foolish shit. I'm a Christian, and I have big tits. I'm a Buddhist, and I wear no clothes. I'm a pedo, and I think that shows. I'm demonist, you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at the playground watching kids play. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a simp, bro, and I'm just a Chad. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. Shit, I'm a Christian, and I have big tits. I'm a Buddhist, and I wear no clothes. I'm a pedo, and I think that shows. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm hanging at the playground, watching kids play. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a simp, bro, and I'm just a Chad. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. Genesis, do you know what I'm saying? I'm hanging at the playground, watching kids play. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a simp, bro, and I'm just a Chad. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis, do you know what I'm saying? I'm hanging at the playground, watching kids play. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a simp, bro, and I'm just a Chad. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Why did somebody in the DP fam send me Jared's dick? What the fuck?
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants, episode 1594. Doing it live, 1594. Yeah. Yeah.
1594.
1594.
Why did you close the door?
Ooh.
What the hell? Why are you closed?
Everybody like the stream, and if you want to help with the ghoul, we're really close. It's like $75 away from the ghoul, so please, for the love of Gord, help meet the ghoul by using the link in the top of the chat. Yeah.
Do it.
Do it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
You are lying.
Gotta do that.
What? What is that?
The Shia LaBeouf thing. Have you never seen it? He says, don't let your dreams be dreams. And
did you see Shia LaBeouf got his ass kicked the other day?
It's funny you say that, because as the stream was starting up, I saw that somewhere on Twitter or something about him getting in a brawl.
Oh no, he got beat up
that.
and then arrested in New Orleans. Yeah, he's been in a couple bar fights. I don't know. He's like a hothead when he gets drunk or something. I don't know. Yeah. Yep. All right, everybody like the stream. We're gonna take a look at Chris Chan some of the madness
Yay.
with Chris Chan that's been going on recently. So yeah, we'll start it off. All right, here we go.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
Whoa.
All right. Here's the video of multiple angles of Chris Chan getting kicked out of this convention called Harmony Con. I don't know if it's like a brony convention or what it is, but here we go. Dressed like the White Power Ranger with a skirt,
with a dress, yeah.
I don't know because I don't want to do the challenge.
and then he's like, oh, on his way out.
How did that feel?
Dude, I'm not go forth with that which is good, and lifetime blessed is every one of you. Hey, you guys want to get down?
What the fuck?
Go, Chris.
Yes.
And I shall lead you with that which is good.
I wonder why they got kicked out.
Yeah.
Like, did they, were they getting handsy, or like, did they just kick them out because of the whole thing about their mom and shit? I don't think Barb is dead. If you look her up on the quickie, which would be, if she was dead, they would have that on there, and they don't. So, come on, we got Google. You can look it up.
Beautiful.
All right. So, Chris Chan put out this video.
Well, here's an old-fashioned chestnut. Captain's log, star date 02182026.
Okay.
Okay, well, I am just pretty much going to do this, and I'm saying this one more time. This one video, okay? But we have made the announcement earlier and confirming and telling all of you directly and honestly, okay? Can we play the clip from the Setting the Record Straight video? I was innocent. There never, ever, 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 ever was any sense between Barbara and I.
Chris Chan can't say sex. They say sets. There was never any sets.
Yeah.
Innocent. There never, ever, 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 ever was any sense between Barbara and I. Period. I was innocent. So, yeah. It never happened, okay? How many times do I have to go over that with all of you? Every single individual around the world. It never freaking happened. It just didn't. So yeah, persona non grata. I am persona grata, okay?
Persona grata.
Okay? I am not a monster. I am not evil. I am as good as one can possibly be. I am not perfect, but at least
I think perfect would, okay,
able to
I
be
don't know.
honest and open. Can we leave it at that? Can we please never bring it up again?
Nope, people are still going to bring it up.
Because it never freaking happened. I got to jail on false accusations. And I'm so sick of this.
They were never charged. They did time in jail, but they were never formally charged, and then the charges were dropped. But they spent almost 2 years in jail, I think. Like nearly 2 years.
Be brought up over and over and over again like a broken record. When it's not even a thing. It never happened. It's just, I am on my redemption arc because
are you?
The bad things that had happened, which I was let myself manipulate and be coerced and deceived into doing by the online trolls and bullies.
Isabella Janke?
Okay? So let's clear the air, all right? Please, let me redeem myself. Let me be, all right? Let me be within society. I am a good individual. Okay? All right. That's enough about that. Now go forward and continue that, which is light.
Chris Chan's a good individual, and that's that. I don't want to hear... Chris Chan doesn't want to hear anything different, all right?
I am needed to be and where I want to be.
True.
Okay?
Okay.
Setting a spell on us.
One more thing. I'm going to say the Lord's Prayer.
Oh my God.
Just as they taught us.
Okay, so that first they say, just as they taught us, but then Chris Chan's about to admit that they did modify it.
Slightly update, but it's still the way that Jesus Christ of Nazareth taught us.
Yeah, no, it's not how they taught us because I updated it, but it's how Jesus wants it to be.
Saying, our mother and father, and yes, you can't use either gender with Emmanuel, he, she, them. Our mother and father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, our debts, and our sins, as we forgive those who have trespassed against us, as we forgive those who are indebted to us, and as we forgive those who have sinned. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. And that's very few of us want to be able to bring onto this earth, as we are able to, best we can. Amen. Ultimate miracle, chaos, rainbow, control!
Whoa.
Whoa.
Holy shit on a
chaos, cool. Rainbow, control!
Whoa.
That was the best part of the video.
So we should end the show tonight. Whole screen just goes white.
We'll probably forget. But I noticed Derek Savage put out this video a little while back. I thought we'd check out this one here.
Hey guys, what's happening? Hey, I'm coming to you to tell you a little bit about the brand new Cool Cat film, and it is an AI feature film.
Oh my God.
The second kids AI feature film in history. And I tell you what, the more I'm seeing this thing, the more motivated I'm getting about it.
Who'd have thought Derek Savage was going to use AI to make movies?
It's really, really looking cool. Now, I'm about to start doing the casting, so things are really starting to rock. Now, I mentioned it to you a few weeks ago, and I was at like 55 minutes in it. Now, I'm at 75 minutes, and it's just rocking and rolling. And the goal, the first goal is 88 minutes. Got to get that because the first kids AI, the first AI kids feature film is 87 minutes. So I got to get 88 to whoop it, but really I want 91. And I truly think that now we got something that is, well, we could probably get Netflix.
What is the first kids AI film?
The major streaming companies. I really think that with this ticket right here, we're going to get it with this film. We got to title it. I don't have a title yet for it. Now here's a couple I've been thinking of, and I want your opinion on this. So give me your thoughts on all that. And but I'm thinking like Cool Cat's Fun House. That would match the YouTube channel, but it doesn't grab you. Or Cool Cat, whatever. They really the one I'm thinking about. I've been
Cool
learning
Cats
more about
Whatever.
the business of animation.
Cool Cats Whatever.
And
a
oh
great
my
name.
God, this is really what's motivated me. But Zootopia 2 right now, it has just reached a major milestone. And I think a really good name for this Cool Cat movie is Cool Catopia. And like Zootopia, I'll ride on their coattails. I got no problem with that. But Cool Catopia. And what topia means, I just looked it up on Google.
Tapioca?
Please, you look it up too. It says,
Cool
what
Cat
does topia
tapioca.
mean? It means like place, location, geographic location, paradise. And that's what this Cool Cat movie is. It's paradise, baby doll, yes. And just wait till you see who I'm about to pitch right now. I mean, I'm getting the letters together. It's getting exciting. I love this. And I'm about to show you a little bit of one of the Cool Cat videos, music videos in it. He's taking a nap
Cool
on
Cat
here. I wanted
likes to
do
rock
a
and
cowboy
roll.
song. And it's I Want to Be a Cowboy is the name of it. And also,
I think
here's
that's
some-
already a song. Pretty sure that's already a song. But, okay.
And then I'm about
It's a
to
little
pitch
late to it.
Funko on to get a Funko Cool Cat doll. How do you like that?
Why would
man?
Funko do
one
that?
of the Cool Cat fans made a couple of these for me right here. And I'm about to pitch them to see if we can get a Cool Cat Funko doll for you guys. And I'll let you know more about that, you know, as I get all this together.
He wants
But,
a
hey,
Cool Cat
put
Funko
your
Pop.
suggestions down there on
Yeah.
a great name for this Cool Cat animated feature film. And hey, that's oh wait, I'm going to show you a little bit of this, and here we go. Okay, I'm just going to take a shot here of the computer. Cool Cat's laying in bed now. He's snoring. I want to be a cowboy.
Why does Cool Cat look like a fucking squirrel?
I was gonna say beaver, but
Yeah. Yeah, what's going on here?
Maybe it's because
Does not look like a cat. Cats don't have teeth like that. Like beaver teeth or chipmunk teeth or whatever. Rodent teeth.
Yeah, they aren't a rodent.
Yeah, I don't know what this.
Yes, I am.
Cool Cat should have fangs, because cats have like fangs and shit.
Yeah, and then here he doesn't have that at all going on.
No, he's got like human teeth here. He had beaver teeth, now he has human teeth here.
Yeah. It's not even matching up. And who's this? Doesn't look like the same cat.
Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that.
That was fabulous.
A good rapid.
Does he think all orange cats look the same? He's
There's
racist
Heathcliff and there's
towards orange
Garfield.
cats.
Heathcliff and Garfield. Very similar cartoon characters. Heathcliff and Garfield.
Yeah?
You know what
I'm not sure if I know what
saying? And it's all for
Heathcliff is.
fun. It's
I'm
all
not
about
surprised.
the children, bring happiness to them, you know, and bring happiness to you guys too, because praise God, Cool Cat is a crossover.
Oh, I
brand.
recognize
as
it.
many adults love Cool Cat as children do. So I mean, that makes my heart so happy.
He knew this like group of cats that lived in a junkyard.
Yeah.
On the
You guys
show.
make my
Yeah.
heart so happy. And always
Looks like
you
something
never
I've
hear me
probably
say
seen a
this.
little
Hey,
bit
to
of,
help the
but I
channel
never
out,
got
please,
into it.
subscribe to it if you haven't, and give it a thumbs up. Be cool. Be like Cool Cat. Okay, guys. Hey, talk to you soon.
Cool Cat. All right, here's T-Bob. Here's T-Bob.
To Bob.
I don't know what this music is. I'm gonna skip it. It's probably AI or something. I don't know why he does this. It's like he's like several minutes into his stream and he's just sitting there and there's music playing. He's chomping on some chips and salsa or something. I don't know. Oh, God. All right. Everyone, please like the stream. Please, for the love of God, and please help me meet the ghoul. Please. We're $75 away. What you got, Shabisky?
I don't have anything.
Damn.
Tonight. Yeah.
Damn.
What's going on, brother?
Maybe like
sister?
tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
You know.
My family, my Trump family. How are y'all doing tonight?
But I bet we can hit the
Man.
goal. We're not far away.
Yeah, we're not far
It's
away.
good to see all this winning, isn't it? Are you getting tired of winning yet?
Oh,
I just don't
shit.
think I could ever get tired of winning.
What is he drinking out of?
I've
Looks
said
like
it
a
before,
pot.
Yeah.
and I'm going to say it
But then
again. Actually, I said this years and years and years and years ago. Back when Donald Trump was in his first term. Then it went to Biden, right in through there. And it's like Joe Biden was not going to be arrested at the time. And I knew that, and you knew that. Especially when Biden took over. There ain't no way. Hold on a minute.
What?
This coffee is
Why
delicious.
is Biden getting arrested? I think it was Trump that was about to get arrested, and then, he did technically get arrested because he had to go to jail and, like, take a mugshot and, like, but he was released immediately. But technically he was, like, under arrest for that time period. But he probably would have done some kind of time, or at least, like, house arrest or something, but he won the election, so...
So, I told you then, in 2019 and 2020, that Hunter Biden was going to be found guilty, that this wasn't over. Not yet.
He was found guilty of, like, having guns and drugs in the same place. Pretty sure that's what they got him on.
No, Donald Trump won that second election, and Hunter Biden ended up having to plead guilty. You damn Skippy. So I was right again. They still got his sorry ass. Not for everything that was on his laptop, but they got him on all the other stuff. His dad pardoned him on that shit, but Daddy didn't pardon him on everything. And I kept my damn mouth shut because I seen it coming. I knew he didn't pardon him on everything because, not only is he senile, but his wife is stupid. It's like she's fucking retarded, stupid.
Oh, my God.
And they skipped over a whole lot of shit they should have pardoned him on in order to keep him out of prison. Well, shit's fixing to hit the fan, baby. But without me needing to just tell you and explain it to you, I'm going to show you. So grab your nut sacks.
No, I don't want to.
Ooh, doggy. And this is on a government website. Look at there. Look at there. This is at U.S. Department of Justice Archives. Because the libtards still in the FBI wanted to squash this fucking shit. This is at www.justice.gov.
Okay.
In the archives. I'll give you the link here in a minute for those watching live stream. And I'll probably add it to the description here in a minute as well. You dig, man? Hunter Biden convicted on 3
Oh, it was tax stuff. That's what it was.
Offenses. Ooh, I'm good. I called that on the money, bitches. I called that on the money. I called that on the motherfucking money 7 fucking years ago. And again, 6 years ago.
A lot of T-Bob streams are kind of drab. He'll draw with MS Paint, or he'll play Stratego or something like that. He plays something.
This is with fucking paint, huh? That's old school. Damn. Is he an
3
artist?
felony tax offenses and 6 misdemeanor tax offenses. That boy just got greedy and wanted to keep all that damn money that was given to him in Ukraine by the world mafia, who runs the Ukrainian president like he's a goddamn
The world mafia.
Because that's literally what he is.
Oh.
Hoo-wee.
Hoo-wee. Let's speed him up a little bit.
December 6, 2024. Now, you might say, well, that's already coming past. And you're right, it is. But how many people even knew that this took place? In 2018, he stopped paying his outstanding and overdue taxes for the tax year of 2015. What a dumbass. Willfully failed to file his 2017 and 2018 tax returns on time. Uh-oh. When he did finally file his 2018 returns, being tax returns, included false business deductions in order to reduce the very substantial tax liability he faced as of February 2020. Oh, ain't that a bitch? At sentencing, Hunter Biden faces a maximum of 17 years in prison.
Okay, T-Bob. I was going to give you another chance. T-Bob's good at being a live guest because he's fucking insane. But when he's just like, this is what his videos are like. I was giving him, okay, let's see what he says here.
Till I fart again. Of course, if I do a fart and it sounds like something like
Oh my God, hold on. Maybe we found.
Jingle bells to you until I fart again. Of course, if I do a fart and it sounds like something like a, well, you'd be thinking it's a your gay Christmas coming early this year.
Your gay Christmas? Is that what he said?
Yeah, gay people are all about farting. You didn't know
Farting
that?
on Christmas? Your gay Christmas
Yeah,
farts?
it's a gay thing. Yeah.
What? I learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, see?
Hey, but,
He was taking the piss out of us.
I gotta cut you.
You had me tricked.
Well, you know, you kind of boys a little few jokes here and there. I ain't forgot about you. I still love you. I don't eat some news. Damn chips are so good. If they was cooked in butter or something, some kind of good vegetable. Well, I don't know, but it's pretty good damn chips, man.
What is he drinking out of this little pan? Or it's a pot. Did he make some soup or something? There's a big spoon hanging out of it. I wonder what that is.
It does seem like the kind of thing someone would take on a camping trip.
Yeah. You cook it over like a little like a fire, or like those little like plug-in camping stove tops.
Yeah.
Yep.
Follow it down with coffee.
Is it coffee?
With brown sugar in it. Oh my God. Mwah. And talk about a lovely room. My God, my room's coming along just fine. It's about 90%.
I'm trying to figure out what's on the wall. Some weird wallpaper. It looks like it's sideways.
And, I couldn't be happier.
Yeah,
Isn't that
it's
cool?
lame looking. I don't know. I wouldn't want that on my wall.
You
They
lag?
look like houses that are sideways or something.
A jingle bells, a jingle bells. You know what I like about my new place? Right around this area, it's like they automatically bounce. Like I could be, I guess, in the next neighborhood, or I could be in the next state. It just depends. And then I got my own VPN where I could shoot that sucker to another country.
Oh, he's got a VPN.
Predominantly Europe. But I can also direct it to be in the United States, even down here where I'm at. And there's a tower not too far from here, so I think that's, I don't know exactly where it's at, but I know it's around here somewhere because I use it sometimes. Yeah, and you know, these new VPNs work really good. Technically, I use 2 at one time.
Is that some chewing tobacco or something?
Chewing tobacco.
Oh, yeah.
Other times I'm lazy and there's really not no need.
Everyone, please start a tip train for the love of Gord. Start a tip train. Please start a tip train. Start a tip train. We need $75 to kill the ghoul. Please, please, please. Please. White guys fought in my face matters. White guys fought in my face matters.
So I don't really care. But good luck to all my
such a
stalkers
weirdo.
out there. Little crybaby little biatches.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, wing, wing, tattoo, wing, wing, tat. Wing, wing, tattoo, wing, wing, tat.
Oh, God. That shit's really bad for your teeth and your gums.
Yum, yum.
Dude, I remember I was like 11 years old and I tried some of that shit and I got so high from it. It was unbelievable, like how I felt. It was crazy.
Yeah. Once when I was a kid, my dad and his, I went with my dad and his boss to a football game, and his boss was using it, and he offered me some, and my dad's like, no, so I never actually tried it, but his boss totally would have let me have some.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Because I was small, and I had never experienced nicotine, which nicotine is a stimulant, and that's one, like, you get high from that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. At first.
I'd imagine. Doing the chewy tobacco. Oh, and here
You gotta
comes
spit the nasty juice out. Yeah, it's gross. Okay, we got one. We got one. Tip, these mofos, you stupid blokies. You know y'all are good for it. Also, anyone who chews tobacco is a reprobate. Yeah, it's not that great. It's not that great. I don't use tobacco, period. But yeah, it's nasty.
That's good stuff. At least if you're into tobacco and
that's the nasty thing about watching somebody that's doing it. Is they're constant spitting in some fucking bottle or something.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day in, like, the Old West, they would have, like, spittoons in, like, bars and shit for people to spit their fucking tobacco juice into.
Ugh. Look at this handsome son of a bitch. The fuck is he doing? Throw a pie, Chumpster Bob.
What's he doing?
Do something.
Doing some weird hand signals.
Ooh.
Why did he just stop talking?
Now he's picking him.
He hasn't said anything.
After I get it all.
Oh, here we go. Jesus.
Really bothered me seeing him pick his forehead.
His face clearing up.
Yeah.
After I get it all the way cleared up, I'm going to tell you my secret to getting it cleared up.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely trying to take skincare advice from you, Trumpster Bob. Thanks. You're the person I look to for that, for sure. Only I could have as clear skin as Trumpster Bob.
Yeah, he had those
Gosh.
fucking lesions all over his face when he got really sick. Who knows what was wrong with him?
He still got all this stuff going on. He was picking it while you were fast forwarding it.
Yeah.
Bothers me. It's nasty.
He claims he can't get AIDS because he just pees it out. If he gets infected with AIDS, he just pisses it right out and then he's cured.
Yeah, I believe he said that about like any sort of disease. If
A
I
lot,
remember
yeah.
right.
He's like
cancer or whatever the fuck.
And then meanwhile, he grows all these lesions all over his face and spends like 2 weeks in the hospital.
Yeah. The fuck is wrong, Trumpster Bob?
Trumpster Barb.
Barb. Oh, here comes some more spitting. You guys need a tip and try to do it just in time for us to not have to see him spit in his bottle. The last one, the timing was perfect. God, and he's like, did he say that it's like soup or whatever? So he's...
I think he said it was coffee with brown sugar in it.
Gotta go look something up before I get started on the rest of this.
Okay, T-Bob.
Fuck is wrong with him? He's busy looking up Pornhub or something.
That big around.
Whoa.
Neighborhood.
We're talking about a butthole?
Well, maybe a little smaller.
Butthole challenge.
Probably about like that. They're not that big. And but it does come with the ability to be a robotic combat vehicle.
Whatever he's saying, I agree with it. Okay.
It's remotely operated. Basically, you tell it to go do this or go do that, and it does it. And if, say, a tank pops up out of nowhere, it can address that. It does come with anti-tank guided missiles. So
I don't know what he's talking about now. Is he talking about World of Tanks or something?
I'd
Anyway.
assume he's like trying to brag about knowledge he doesn't know anything about.
Oh yeah, he claims to be
military.
like some kind of he does.
Yeah.
Now he's playing this game like I don't even know what this game is. T-Bob Love.
For those of you guys that don't know that are watching, one time, I think it was when he was on the show, he told us that he jumped out of like a helicopter from like 50 feet in the air.
It was more than that.
Landed.
It was more than 50. It was crazy.
Yeah. And he said he didn't break anything.
Yeah. Yeah. He has all
without
these
a parachute.
crazy like war stories that sound like a Hollywood action movie. That kind of shit.
Yeah. He used to live the life of like Mission Impossible. That was his life, Trumpster Bob. Just how cool he was. But he was more handsomer than Tom Cruise.
I think we're gonna switch to G-Man, to G-Man here.
G-Man.
G-Man.
It's G-Man.
Oh God. GTV.
Whoa. Not a sponsor,
Wow,
Tubes.
let me take that down. Okay.
It's GTV radio situation.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to GTV. I am G-Man.
See,
your
he
host.
bent the cap here, too.
You notice? He said, GTV. Watch.
Wow, let me take that down. Okay. I don't want that up there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to GTV.
See? He can't just say, welcome to GTV. Welcome to Sowing and Reaping. Welcome to Preaching to the Choir Ministries. He can't do it.
I am G-Man, your host, formerly known as the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel. And what I want to do today is something interesting. I was supposed to go on Draven's YouTube channel today, but he never contacted me, and I do got to get some sleep because I got to work tomorrow. I'm a working man, and I have a lot of things to do, but today is needed, and I hope not too many people hate me after this particular video because I believe that I'm justified. Now, I will admit this. I did allow this calling G-Man gay stuff to carry on for a certain period of time for a reason, which I tend to do with a lot of the things that I do on here. And that's primarily because I have a point that I want to prove, and I needed the help of these other moronic YouTube channels out there that was going around calling me that stuff. You see, I'm one of the reasons why Donald Trump is in office. I supported him. I voted for him. I'm a registered voter.
Oh, gosh.
And I am against LGBTQ. Just to let you know. I am against LGBTQ because in America, in the United States, there's nothing wrong with me being against it.
What? Because you're in America? That's so weird. Okay.
I think he's trying to just say
there
freedom
are
of expression, I guess.
People on YouTube that are practicing that lifestyle. And I know before in my previous videos, I was saying religion, but there are people who practice this particular lifestyle that is constantly trying to pull heterosexuals into that lifestyle.
No, they're not.
By making up lies and saying things like, you're this way, you got to pray it away and all this other stuff and whatnot, right? And these are the things that they say. So as a response to all of this,
G-Man, is this your way of coming out of the closet?
We're going to talk about lies.
Yeah,
We're going to talk about...
We already knew for a long time, G-Man. This isn't news to us. We know you're gay, okay? It's no big deal. We're proud of you.
I always thought that's what the G stood
Reality.
for.
Yeah.
But what's going on in the world? Because a lot of people like to bring up
TV.
what I said on the Drunken Peasants. And a lot of people want to talk about what I trolled the living daylights of Hussy with. There are people in here that is using their lifestyle as a tease on other people. I got a little video I want to show you guys. I was going to use a popular channel for this one, but I chose to find something a little less popular for this particular topic.
For this particular situation?
To the chat here. How you doing, Irv? Irv ruined his own life.
Wow, I haven't seen that channel in a while. Irv ruined his own life. That's a Von Helton troll channel.
So I'm not going to be paying a lot of attention to the chat, but I will be acknowledging it every now and then. But there's some people out there that's constantly trying to throw me into this category, saying that I'm LGBTQ, not knowing my history, not knowing what I've said on multiple YouTube channels on here, not just the Drunken Peasants, but on multiple YouTube channels on multiple occasions.
Yeah, why are you proud of that?
So, let's got a couple of questions that I want to ask for the people who practice the lifestyle. All right. And I'm not trying to be a jerk and I'm not trying to be mean. This is for educational purposes. Okay. How you answer these questions are going to be very important on how I go to the polls when I vote for you to have the right to be able to get married. Okay? How you respond to this is going
I mean, that's already been decided. It's not up for a vote. What are you talking about?
To directly affect how I view you as a human being or whether or not you're less than that or whatever. So I would take this seriously if I were you. You know what I mean? Although I'm going to have a little bit of fun in this particular video. And I don't think the people who practice the lifestyle is going to like this too much. Because seriously, this community needs to be educated a little bit. The community
Good
that likes to go
man.
out there and use it as a tease and like to try to put heterosexuals in the same light. Okay, so I argue scientifically, before we get to the video, I argue scientifically that
You're not a
that lifestyle
scientist.
does not benefit our society. I've argued this on major platforms before. I said that it does not benefit society because you cannot procreate. I've argued that it was unnatural because my Bible tells me that God created Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve. I've argued this on multiple occasions and whatnot. I point out on multiple occasions on why you cannot claim to be a Christian and practice that lifestyle on multiple platforms. Okay?
Does G-Man have kids?
But
I have no idea.
Aren't you making fucking kids right now, good man? Okay? You seem to be doing good financially, and you seem to, from what you just said, it seems to be like your mission, it should be your mission in life to procreate. Go fucking get some bitches pregnant, G-Man. Get to work. Come on. Procreation, that's the only thing that actually helps the world, apparently. Everything else is nonsense.
this is not what this is about. This is about whether or not it is beneficial for a person who is LGBTQ to use their lifestyle as a tease, and then what they're actually doing on a much smaller level. Some people say they're teasing. No. I believe it's deeper than that. I believe it's a lot deeper than that. There are men on here that like me. I don't share that. Is that what LGBT? Is that why LGBTQ people bother G-Man? Because they always feels like they're teasing him every time he sees them. He's like, "Stop teasing me!
There you go.
Gosh, cuties! Gosh, stop it! Stop teasing me!"
Men on here that I believe that like me, and that's their business.
Rev was one of them, I think.
When a person tells you they don't like you, you're supposed to
Procreation
not
isn't
be
the only way to benefit
interested
society,
anymore.
and repression can result in horrors like the Pulse nightclub. It is beneficial to individuals to be happy, and happy people benefit the society they are a part of. Dumbo.
Dumbo, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We have a word for that. It begins with a R. This goes on every single day. I'm going to show you a video where the people who are part of the LGBT community goes out there and they violate people while they're in prison. Because I'm not making this stuff up. I just want to show the people who may not be aware of what goes on in our wonderful society that we live in and why I have the opinions I have about them. Okay? So this might be a joke of a video for you, but this is kind of serious.
So he's going to talk about prison grape? What does that have to do with gay people? Like outside of prison and like society outside of prison. Prison is very different. It's not a normal circumstance. So what a weird thing to show. God, G-Man, you're sick. Like, why would you show this?
Let's get to it.
To it. Today I'm gonna talk about my homeboy Brian, man. And y'all seen
He
the
must
title
have
of the
never
video.
heard of gay for the stay. Most of these guys are straight on the outside.
Gay for the stay.
Yeah. G-Man just wants us to think he's straight. Yep. It's all a lie.
Yo, so y'all know what this is related to.
Violated in a prison shower. See, if the LGBT community wanted so much respect, why do something like that?
Wow. Really, dude? Okay. Well, I mean, like, straight people, great people, too. And a lot of times in prison, they're not even gay. It's just like their only option are other people of their same sex. So this is a really, I don't even understand the whole point that he's trying to make.
They wanted to be treated as human and not like animals. Why do something like this? let's continue.
Now, I talk a lot about Greensville. Greensville was a prison that I spent a lot of time in. About 8 years of my 10-year sentence was done in Greensville, here in Virginia. Greensville is known for housing some of the most, violent inmates. Large majority of the inmates.
And YouTube is also one of those platforms where you get these people out here that are predators against the same sex on here. As far as I'm concerned, the YouTube channels that's going out there calling me that, these people are predators. These people are predators.
Come on. Gee, man, people are calling you gay. Just be like, haha, funny. I'm not gay, but think what you want. You could say something like that. But now you're like showing a video about prison grape and calling people predators.
And they desire for something, but they're never going to get it.
It's there.
Yeah, he's trying a little too hard here.
Violent charges, murders, rapes. If you've ended up at Greensville, you have,
If homosexuality is
something.
unnatural, how does G-Man explain gay penguins, or gay lions, gay bonobos, or any of the thousands of other species homosexuality has been observed in? In some species, such as giraffes, homosexual behavior.
It didn't finish.
Yeah, giraffes are gay as hell.
They got a long neck.
Yeah, the sucking.
It's very
dick.
common among giraffes. I had no idea, but I'm not surprised.
Something, or you just got screwed in the deal somehow and got.
I just don't understand what the prison video has to do with anything.
Majority of the guys that I kicked it with,
or you got a YouTube channel and somebody disagrees with you. So because they're uneducated and don't know how to argue properly, they go around calling you these things,
Why are you so offended by it?
had violent charges. It's just not because, that's the type of people I flock to, but we have an understanding.
We got this misconception here on social media that Shandy's the worst human being that ever existed. And there are
come on.
Worse people out
There's like mass murderers and shit. Like nobody thinks she's the worst
there. And it's about time I start talking about those worst of people. Don't you think?
How prison runs. We have, similar.
She's just like a total narcissist and she broadcasts it to the world. And it's like entertaining in like a crazy way.
Characteristics or beliefs. We're not going to stand for no bullshit.
Today, you don't mind.
Uh-oh. Okay, so let me come out of that real quick. Get past this commercial. Should have known this video was monetized. Give me a second here. Well, you guys can't see this, right? So let me mute it, finish the video, and skip it. This is why I wish I could sign into my account, man. All right, so skip this, do that, do this, and let's go back to it again. All right. So here we go here. Let's go back real quick.
Is he doing that because of the ad?
And if you're LGBTQ, you may get your feelings hurt today. And you may have never said this about a heterosexual. That's why you got to listen to what's going to be said in this video today. Because again, you have people out there who are just like these people in prison. Just like them. They're no different. They share the same mentality. I'm going to be replacing names on here with other people on here so that people can understand what I mean by what I'm saying on here. You guys have heard stories like the Minnesota Barracuda. You've heard about the Pennsylvania Bum. Today, we're going to learn about the New York Sissy. Okay? So, we're going to talk about the New York Sissy today, and I'm going to let all of you hear what I believe the New York Sissy is all about at the end of the day. All right? So, let's get back to it here. Okay? Now, we're not going to use their YouTube name. We're just going to call them the New York Sissy. You're going to have to use your imagination on who I might be talking about. So let's continue.
So it goes without saying, those are my type of dudes. Now, when I first got there, I had my issues. I was new, not new to being locked up, but new to this place. And every place runs different.
Okay.
There are similarities.
What is the point of this video?
Now, right out the gate, I linked up with stocky dude, man, named BK. And they called him BK because, from Brooklyn, whatever. Cool dude, man. I'm going to do a story on him one day, too. He tricked the shit out of me. But anyway, me and BK link up. I want to get on my big shit. I'm already, good size from being in jail and doing push-ups all that time, working out with the water bag. But BK had been locked up since the 90s, man. He's, cut up. This dude looked like a tree trunk with arms.
Wow.
And he was short, maybe 5'6", 5'7".
Wow.
Straight cannon.
I'm gonna I don't understand why we're listening to this story. G-Man.
But sometimes it doesn't pay to be a nice guy.
Let everybody know, pretty much told how long you had been down. Because, my number at the time was 357-017. Now, if I run into a guy that's got a 36 number, that lets me know he came in way after me. If I run into a guy that's got a 25 number, he came in way, way before me. Brian Hanna had I can't remember, but it was in the low twos. So I knew he had been down 15 years or better. So me and BK get to talking one day, man, and we're just shooting the bullshit, which you do a lot in prison. You tell a lot of stories, a lot of talking, ain't no phone.
A lot of laughing, a lot of talking, a lot of thinking you're important when you're not. Just ask the New York sissy. He knows all about it.
Like that or nothing. So your biggest source of entertainment is kicking it with your
The New York sissy.
Homeboys and talking. And I asked
if you want to watch the New York Sissy's YouTube channel, I can give it to you if you want, but I'm pretty sure most people know who I'm talking about.
About Brian. I said, man, what's up with dude? And he was like, well, Brian, he's good people, man. I said, yeah. I mean, what's up with him? You don't ask people that charges what other people know. I said, well, he's got a body. He was like, yeah, he's got a body, but he didn't come in with a body, which kind of, rose my eyebrows a little bit. And I'm like, what you mean he didn't come in with a body? He was like, Hannah's got a life sentence, but it's for murdering another inmate. And he goes on to tell me the story of Brian. So here we go. Brian came in originally on a drug charge back in the 90s, early 90s. Just had a couple years, they took Brian at the time. And
Prison Tales with G-Man. I don't understand. This is the worst ownage video against someone else I've ever what is G-Man doing here?
Yeah, and it makes me think even more that that he might be gay, that he's trying this hard. Because normally, if you or I would someone's like, you're gay, you'd just be like, no, whatever. You wouldn't really care at all. Somebody's saying that, but he's throwing a fit about it, and for some reason playing a video about grape
in prison
in response.
Yeah, it's so weird.
A prison that he shouldn't have been in, around certain types of people that he should have never been housed with. Well, they have what's called open bay showers, which is a shower with no partition.
Is he trying to say
hide you?
That LGBTQ people are
bad because prison grape happens?
I think he's trying to say they are the person that did it in the prison. He's trying to assert that. I feel like that's his logic here. It's because it's gay to to fuck another dude, so they're part of the LGBT,
right?
And look, this is how those people are. That's what it seems like his logic is supposed to be here.
Going on from the next man, y'all just shower. I mean, it's just a big ass open concrete area with shower heads. And he goes on to tell me,
that's stupid, because the prison system knows what goes on in those things. That's stupid. They should give these people privacy when they be, but it's a form of slavery, so they're not going to do it.
That is true.
He says, Brian was just doing a couple years, man, and where he was at, there was a dude that was notorious for raping dudes, man. And this is back then it was more common, not so much today. Still happen.
Yo, LGBTQ, why do you got to go around doing that stuff if you want to be so-called respected?
If you want to be respected, why do you guys do this? Dude, G-Man, do you realize people can be like, the person who committed this crime is a black person. Why do you guys do that, G-Man? Like, the same logic. And you'd be like, oh, that's stupid. This is also a stupid argument.
Just as stupid and bigoted.
Just curious. This is my first question. If you want to be respected, why go around doing those kind of things? Why do you got to go around and create people
The
to be
arguments
that?
he's making about gay people are used by racists against people like him.
Yep.
Of course, he lost his black card when he lost a rap battle to a cat and then a French white nationalist.
Nope. Nope.
Yep. And then
That's my first question.
He's like, why do you make me want to be gay so bad? What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Why are you teasing me?
Huh?
Jay?
If you want to be respected, why go around doing those kind of
here,
things?
you LGBTQs? What the hell?
Why do you got to go
So
around
mad.
and create people to be that? Let's continue.
Happens, but not as much. And he tells me, Brian was a lot smaller than he is now. And I knew Brian from seeing him in the pod and from seeing him work out. He wasn't a big dude, but he was in good shape. And he tells me that, Brian had started his bid, everything was going good. And these are the things that he had been told from Brian and things that he also witnessed from being around Brian at this camp when this happened. So this is actually his testimony of what he saw. He said that you minded your business back then, unless it was one of your people being hurt or you were just somebody that wanted to save the world. If something happened, you stayed out of it because you getting in it could get you killed, could run your time up, could cause you all these problems with other these people. So it's kind of...
That sounds like if a YouTuber is going after another YouTuber, saying negative things about a YouTuber, everybody else should mind their business and no one should step in and say, hey, I think that you're wrong for doing this. You know what I mean? So, that kind of thing will get you in trouble here in these YouTube streets, because we know the New York sissy loves going around doing what this man is talking about.
I think he's talking about hussy.
Mind your business.
Yeah.
He said you could tell when Brian came in, he was timid. He didn't like showering with a lot of people, and he just stayed to himself. So he would wait till late night when everybody was laid down for the night or watching TV and the showers were pretty much dead. And Brian would go take his shower.
Meat Factor.
Not a
Okay,
sponsor.
because we don't want that there. We got to get back to the story of the New York sissy, ladies and gents. Now the New York sissy has a habit of violating people, because if the New York sissy thinks for a second that the New York sissy is the only person that's got jokes, the New York sissy is absolutely crazy, because I got a whole bunch of them. All right, so let's get back to this video here and learn about the New York sissy and why the New York sissy can't get laid the right way. All right, so let's get back to this here real quick. Okay, let's get there.
He said that this went on for a little while, no hiccups, no problems. But there was a dude in there that, had raped other dudes in the past. But everybody kind of kept the eye on, just watched him. But just like most of these dudes, they're predators. They know who they can prey on.
That's right. Now, right now, the New York sissy is preying on me.
So G-Man is comparing himself to a rape victim in prison. It's an odd fantasy.
Sees me as prey, not knowing that I'm a predator.
No.
Okay, I'm a roaring lion. They just haven't done nothing on here yet. You know what I mean? But the moronic New York sissy is going around, and he's looking for prey. Who can he violate? Who can he change? Who can he make like his pathetic self? But let's continue.
Not going to run up on the dude that they know is going to cut his throat. They're not going to run up on the dude that's going to take, a piece of rebar and stab him all up in his chest with it. They're not going to do that. They're going to go after somebody they feel they can victimize. That's where Brian comes into play. He said that one night in particular, he said, I'm on my bunk. I'm watching TV, whatever. Can't remember the show. He said, but Brian walks by my bunk and went to the shower. He said he's got his soap dish, his shampoo, his towel, his rag. He's got his shower.
Oh, and by the way, if the LGBT community can use it as a tease, and that means straight people can do it too. I'm not going to show it today, but I'm going to show some videos on how people talk about trans and how people talk about LGBT in a very bad light. And I'm pretty sure the New York Sissy won't like it when I play these videos, because I'm pretty sure the New York Sissy has been a victim of this a couple of times, considering all of these video responses that exist out there, which I did not know until I started digging. Oh my God, do I got a buffet to go through with this liar?
Shoes on, got a little pair of gray sweat shorts, a white tee, you know, and then a change of clothes. He said Brian heads over to the shower, and he's just, you know, regular routine, taking a shower. He said it's not long after that he like feels the presence of somebody moving behind him, and this dude that did this, I never got the dude's name, slept a couple bunks behind him. He said he seen the dude get up and head towards the shower with his shower stuff. He said that maybe 3-4 minutes goes by and you start hearing scuffling, and then you can hear that the very, you know, unforgettable sound of fist hitting flesh, which is just, he said, and you can tell that they're in there fighting, but it sounds like a one-way fight. It doesn't sound like, you know, you don't hear anything, you know, two sets of shower shoes scuffling. You don't hear a lot of tumbling. You just hear a little bit of ruckus, and then he said that's what you're hearing. He said you hear, you know, some screaming. He looks out of control booth. The guard is not paying no attention, and the guard was paying attention. She acted like she didn't care what was going on. I guess she was minding her business too. This guy ends up raping Brian in the shower, right there on this cold.
And I believe that's what the New York Sissy has in mind for me. The New York Sissy wants to go out there and violate heterosexuals, because we know that this kind of thing goes on all the time. When they go around calling straight people and trying to make rumors and gossip saying that straight people are like them. You're going to play that game with me, you can expect to see a lot of these videos on this YouTube channel where we remind these people what exactly we know they're doing in our society. And this is PG compared to some of the other stuff that I can show in here.
Old, nasty, old, dingy, tiled penitentiary floor. He raped this other man. So they're expecting that there's going to be this big investigation. The police are going to come in. Brian's going to say something. This guy's going to go to court. He's going to get locked up. None of that happens.
And that's wrong, because the New York Sissy will do it again and again.
Wow,
G-Man. And again and again. The New York Sissy will do it as many, because the New York Sissy thinks there's no consequences for the New York Sissy's actions. It's not being challenged by anybody.
Just doesn't happen. Brian doesn't say anything. He said he watched the dude come out the shower. Short time later, Brian came out, knots on his head, knots on the side of his face. You know, you can tell by the way he was walking that things weren't right. He had his head down, you know, and everybody knew what had just happened. But it's like I said, it's one of those things, it ain't your business, you mind your business.
I used to say, if
not a sponsor.
Okay, so we're going to stop there. I think we heard enough of this, but we see what goes on in the prison system, where people like the New York Sissy sees something that they like, something that's attractive to them, something that
G-Man's like, I'm so hot.
Something that
they just want me to be gay so bad.
Will hunt its prey. Okay, so this prey looks a little tough. What we'll do is we'll make that person like us. Apparently, we're no better. We're lower than the scum of the earth. So what we'll do is to make that person feel like the scum of the earth, we will call that person what we are. So the New York Sissy, feeling like the scum of the earth, no self-esteem, feeling like garbage, feeling like sewer water, feeling like toilet bowl water that's been used multiple times or whatever, wants to go out there and call other people these kind of things, trying to lower their self-esteem. Except the New York Sissy didn't know that the person that the man that he was trying to belittle was too strong for his advances, was too strong for his teasing, was too strong for his childish, manipulative ways. but it didn't matter. His
G-Man.
gang and his audience said, keep doing it. This is funny. We think this is funny. Keep doing it. Not realizing that you are giving other people permission, like the Westboro Baptist Church and other people, to go out there and belittle you right back. How many of you guys ever heard of the Westboro Baptist Church before? Allow me to introduce you guys to the Westboro Baptist Church, just so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Hold on a minute here, because a lot of you probably don't know what that is. Let's see. Westboro Baptist Church. Now let's see how they like it when it's time to turn this on them. Of course, I'm not going to play the video on his channel, even though I can do it with fair use and everything and whatnot, but I'm not going to do it. But I got a point to be made. You see, it's okay to call hold on a minute. It's okay to call a straight person LGBTQ. It is perfectly okay to do that. But when it's time for the for the shoe to go on the other foot, watch this, ladies and gents. This is when feelings gets hurt around here. Okay? And I should play that Drunken Peasants clip now. Okay, I'm just looking for a video here. I'm just trying to show some people stuff here, but I think you get the point. You know, this lady here from Westboro Baptist Church. You know, I mean, they say some stuff I don't agree with. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of you get the point. You think it's okay to go out there and call a straight person LGBTQ, but then it's wrong to tease you. It's wrong to come after you.
What?
For my first question to the audience, why should I not financially support the Westboro Baptist Church? I'm going to wait for the chat here. Can somebody tell me why I should?
So G-Man likes the Westboro Baptist Church. Okay.
Financially support the Westboro Baptist Church. Why shouldn't all of us Christians support the Westboro Baptist Church and help them in their mission? I'll wait. I know a lot of you are watching the New York Sissy right now. So why don't you all those little supporters, come out there in the chat and put, this is why you should not support and be a hypocrite. Because I know you're going around giving him a round of applause for what he does on his channel. Yeah, he's using it as a tease, but you think I don't know how to tease? You think other Christians out there don't know how to do it? You think us Christians don't know how to go out there and preach and take away your rights when it's time to go out there to the polls? Why should I go to the polls and care about any of your rights out here? Like, I'm just curious. Why should I care about whether or not you fall in love and get married? Oh, you don't think it's so funny no more now, right? You don't think it's so funny no more to go around there calling straight people this because it hurts your movement. You're using it as a tease. You know it's wrong, and I know it's wrong, except I'm a heterosexual male. I'm accepted in society. You're still trying to be accepted in society.
Oh my God.
Well, have you not figured that out yet? You can call me whatever you want on social media. I'm still going to be into women and women only.
God, he's signaling so hard. I'll be right back and we'll finish this. I'm going to put you full screen.
Oh, you're gay. Can't believe how not gay G-Man is, guys. He's totally not gay. Right, guys? Gosh, his 1 hour long video about how he's not gay sure proved it to me. I'm convinced. I think he's not gay, guys. I don't know. Maybe you should go for another hour though, just to make sure I'm convinced. G-Man being gay confirmed. Yeah. He's totally straight. He's totally straight. You know, because he made like an hour-long video about how he's straight. Just like everybody, you know, I've done it before. I'm sure Ben's done it. We've all done long videos going over how we're straight. You know, everybody does it. He loves the ladies. Yeah. towards the end there, when he was saying that, he started doing quotes for some reason. Gotta kiss your mates. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Gary's not full gay. He's just bi-curious. That's what it is. We guys need we need to accept him the way he is. Let him figure out who he really is, you know? He's just a little bi-curious right now. Give him a little bit of time. Chug a doobie tubby. Does that mean you want me to smoke or you want me to drink beer? Because I don't have any beer. I don't have nothing to drink. Smoke a straight poop ball. Do it. Don't do your mom. Do your mom. Mm. Where's Ben? He died. He's dead. So it's gonna be just the Shabisky show from now on. And Jack. Can't forget the star of the show, Jack. Jack. He's Jack. He's the star of the show. He's Jack. He's the star of the show. He is. Look at him. Look at this cutie pie. Yeah, he's way cooler than Cool Cat. Right, Jack? Jack's so cool that he doesn't have to have cool in his name for you to know he's cool. Everybody just knows it. Yeah, I bothered him a little bit while he was laying here, but he can go back back down. He's fine. Jack looks old? What? What do you mean he looks old? He doesn't look old. Cool Cat Jack. Oh yeah, Tubby? No, I'll get I don't know, what should I get? I'll get a Gila monster as a pet. That's what I'll do. Be the coolest pet ever. Yeah, Antifa. Heck yeah. Get a bearded dragon, yeah. Watermelon and Gavin are available? Where are they at? Jack doesn't like other cats, so I don't know. I don't know. That's the reason why I actually own him is because my parents had him and he kept getting into fights with all the other cats. And I took him and then he kept on getting into fights with my one cat that I had and I had to get rid of that cat and now I'm just down to Jack. Mm. Oh yeah, Roger Wilco. Was he a stray? He actually was. My parents caught him. Like they put food in the garage and put a camera out there. And when he came in, they closed the garage door. And you know, here we are years later, and he's my little buddy here, the star of the show. Yeah, Jack Trap. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I could ever get him to get along with another cat. It would be cool because he constantly wants attention. Oh, damn.
Good man.
You
Good
are
man.
going to be the ones, people going to be like, look at that person. Look at that person, not me. I'm accepted in society. You're not.
Wow.
If you want that to change,
Damn.
don't you think you should stop
told
using
them.
your movement as a tease?
As a tease?
Oh, and by the way, I invite video responses to this video. I invite them. I'm sure the New York Sissy has something very intelligent to say about this particular topic on how he's not a hypocrite, because he is the biggest hypocrite in this community right now.
G-Man does not speak for me.
Yes!
For trying to do so while being a moronic bigot. No, my children, that he shall be damned to hell. There he shall suffer the punishment of Tantalus, but with the food and water replaced with what Gary lusts for, penises.
Penises! Thank you. Oh my God. $45, guys. $45.
See, I'm not worried about going to court.
Kill
I'm
the
not worried about-
ghoul.
I'm not worried about getting sued or anything like that. You want to know why? Because I'm right and the New York says he's wrong. The New Jersey masculine male is correct and the New York sissy is wrong. So, why should I not? Why should Christians, according to your movement, because I don't think you guys know what the Westboro Baptist Church does. I mean, why don't you ask the New York Sissy to react to one of those videos? Because there's some realities in our world. You can be entertained all day long. These realities still exist in our society. Why shouldn't it be illegal in this country to be that way? Just saying, Donald Trump he's in office. He's got at least 2 more years. Why shouldn't he come up with legislation to say, if you don't like it, get out the country? We can get rid of. Actually, I think that he kind of already did that, though. Yeah, you shouldn't have any rights, I don't think. You know what I mean? Because you practice those things. So you can say whatever you want about me, but I know what I am. But the question is, can you handle walking outside and being who you are and being laughed at and teased and people throwing things at you and calling you weird and all this other stuff and whatnot? Can you handle that? Or your little feelings going to get hurt? Think about it a minute. How does it make you look when you are trying to get equal rights in the United States and then you're going around using your pathetic movement as a tease? How does that make you look? It makes you look stupid. It makes you look stupid.
Stupid.
Hey guys,
the Dragoons.
You know, we've been held back for all of these years. We're normal just like everybody else. We benefit society. And by the way, we're going to, like I'm not going to tease somebody with like a, hey, you know what I'm going to do today? Let's go out there and say, ha, you like women. Ha. Come on. Like, seriously. You know what I mean? If that's your lifestyle, then that's you. You know what I mean? If you want to, oh, and by the way, if you claim to be a Christian, and this is the other part that the New York Sissy's not going to like, because there are certain realities that he needs that he needs to understand. Jesus never once said it was okay to be that and be a Christian.
He didn't say it wasn't either.
It's easy for you to cut your camera on. And by the way, I left a comment on the New York Sissy's channel today. So the New York Sissy knows what I'm talking about. It's easy to go on your screen and put a picture of Shanny on there and say,
oh, thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Matthew.
Supposed to be a Christian. You see how these Christians behave? First of all, Shanny ain't no Christian. But if you're going to use that as an opportunity to attack the church, allow me to use your actions to ask, is that the way the LGBT community is supposed to be acting? They're using it as a tease. Why should I take something seriously that you don't even take seriously? You're admitting basically you're subhuman, you're subpar, you're not fully American or fully human or whatever. Your sexuality is weird. You're ultimately saying these things about yourself. That's what you're doing when you tease other people about being what you are. I mean, I want you to imagine this here. A pride parade's going on, right? And you got a heterosexual male walking by. Hey, look at that guy. But you want respect in your parade, though. You don't want me to get my bullhorn and start telling you to repent, for the kingdom of God is at hand.
G-Man has some pretty vile opinions about certain things.
You don't want me to start doing that. You don't want me to start doing things like this because, you know, you're going to hear them say, oh, this guy's not a Christian. And this guy's not a Christian. And how can you say these things? And he's not a Christian. I got videos on here with me going outdoors in the village, in Times Square, all out there preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. I don't recall the New York Sissy preaching one time his entire life. He better go read what the Great Commission said before he goes around claiming that he's a Christian. This is only my first video on this topic on how hypocritical some of these people are on here. Because we got, like, it ain't just a New York Sissy. There's quite a few people in the community. And like, honestly, if I dig enough, I'll probably find them breaking the law regarding all of this stuff. I mean, considering all these other YouTubers that we caught, who knows what the heck this guy is doing? But the point of the matter is you can't have me take you seriously if you're using your own movement as a tease. You can't have me take you seriously if you're calling yourself a tease. Hey, look at this. G-Man's gay. All right, you gay? I thought you was special. I thought that was love. I thought that was human. I thought that was normal.
There you go. You're human and you're normal. G-Man, we accept you the way you are.
Yeah, why are you so upset about that?
Oh, G-Man's praying away the gay. You should be offended by me saying those things.
Nope.
Logically. This is what I'm saying. The New York Sissy is the most illogical. And by the way, whether he wants to admit this or not, most of his audience agrees with me. They won't say it in the chat because, you know, popularity contests and everything and whatnot. But they all know I'm right about this. Don't ask me to take your movement seriously when you can't even do it. And if you're a Christian and you're going to go to the polls, let them know how
Pokemon go to the polls.
That if you're going to use this as a tease and you don't even take it seriously, take away their rights.
What?
And it's as simple as that. Take away their rights when you go to the polls. Because I know I'm going to do it. And I got a lot of...
There's nothing at the polls you can vote on that's going to take away their rights. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what do you think is going to be on the ballot?
Other friends who are on the right that are going to do it. Why? Because if you don't take it seriously, why should I?
So someone called G-Man gay and he doesn't like it, so he wants all gay people to have their rights taken away, is what he just said.
Thou fix it.
Yep.
Thou stop people from calling G-Man gay.
Simple as that. Now, I'm not talking to those of you out there who do take it seriously. I'm just talking about this uneducated, bearded moron out there called the New York Sissy.
What?
Now, the New York Sissy isn't nearly as entertaining as the Minnesota Barracuda or the PA or the bum of PA. Okay, we're not gonna talk about them no more because we got somebody better now. We got an even bigger hypocrite who has a lot of similarities to Shanny, and that is the New York Sissy. Of course, I was going to use a couple of different words, but I'm going to wait till I get my bullhorn and I go to New York and I start preaching outside of that area there. Because God knows they need to hear the gospel of Jesus Christ. They definitely do. They need help. They need professional help. And they only going to get that
so
Christ
wise.
and Christ alone. Does anybody have any questions in the chat?
We're $45 away from the
Somebody said this in the
goal.
chat. He says, I'll accept gay before I accept a child abuse denier. Okay. So, does anybody have any questions? That's a statement. Does anybody have any questions that they want to leave for this particular video here? All right. Because listen, if I'm a big proponent of if you're going to say
always,
it, if
he
you're
always does that. Instead of reading it before he pulls it up and deciding whether he wants to pull it up, he pulls it up and then goes over it. And we've seen him do that multiple times where he pulls up something he did not want to pull up. Really, but he didn't think about it before he did it.
Yeah,
he's a think a little bit more.
He's not the thinking type.
Yeah,
thinking is overrated. Okay?
Dish it, you got to be willing to take
it. That's for dumb atheists.
You're gonna dish it, you got to be willing to take it. You got a mouth to talk the game. Be prepared for the for the counterattack. All right. You're gonna sit there and laugh at me and say okay, fine, no problem. Laugh it up. I don't respect your community. None of us do, and I don't believe, and I believe we Christians probably should support the Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh my God!
Since I asked that question, nobody answered me.
Westboro Baptist Church would go to like the funeral of dead soldiers and be like, "Oh, your soldiers were killed because God has abandoned America because we let the gays get married and exist here." So Westboro Baptist Church are fucking disgusting people.
Nobody. Not one person told me why we should not financially support the Westboro Baptist Church, which put picket fences outside of soldiers. What is it? Soldiers' funerals or whatever.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting. Why would you support that?
Or the grave sites or whatever.
Why would you support
they go
that?
to different schools and different places, and they put God hates you know what.
Why would you support that? It's hateful. It's disgusting.
This ain't about views. This ain't about subscribers. This is about showing people how hypocritical the New York sissy is. So when I call him weird, listen to me. I must be weird. Why would he call me that? Why would he call me that? He's calling me weird, right?
He's a weirdo.
Calling me feminine. He's calling me all these things, right? Then what does that say about him? Who not only practices the lifestyle, says he's proud of the lifestyle. He's proud of it. That makes him twice as bad as what he's calling me. Because not only is he it, he's also bragging about it. How stupid of an individual can you be to do something like that?
Damn.
Okay?
He told them.
Joey Hanna, listen to me. There's 35 people watching right now. Okay? There are people that can respond and tell me why I should not support the Westboro Baptist Church. The reason why they're not answering the question has nothing to do with how many people are watching right now. It has to do with the fact that they all agree with me.
Damn.
See, this is the problem with social media. People think that there's somebody on here because of how many people watch them on here and whatnot. That's all fine and well. It's all good. I would rather make a positive change on here and change people than care about how many people's watching me. Where's my super chats at? Oh, that's right. I'm not monetized. I'm not doing this for money. Where is my I have this channel monetized and then I unmonetize it because this isn't for me. The New York Sissy is you can go over there and you can donate to the New York Sissy. Help him go buy a bag of donuts or something. As if he actually needs it. Needs to go to the gym and start lifting some weights. You know what I'm saying? Some military presses, some bicep curls. I got a video in here doing it. I wonder when the New York Sissy's going to do that. Or is he going to keep pretending he gets your character? See, you can get on here and say Shanny's lazy, but let's be honest. You're just as lazy as Shanny. You're just as lazy as Shanny. So, I wanted to make this YouTube video, ladies and gents, because, my relevance comes from talking about Shanny and Rev all the time. When in reality, I talk about multiple people on here, and this is probably the most fun I'm going to have with this person until he actually does his research and realizes that he's fighting a war he ain't going to win. Okay? I've never lost my main account, ever. But I heard you lost 4 of yours. So, not to mention, I have a question here regarding this. I noticed that the New York Sissy has multiple accounts. There's the Miss Sissy, and then there's the Miss Busy. And on the Miss Busy channel, I have a gold mine. Actually, it ain't just Miss Busy. It's Busy Little B and a whole bunch of other people on here that don't particularly like the New York Sissy. And I'm going to have me some fun because this guy's a hypocrite. He says one thing on one account and then says another thing on another account. This guy's a hypocrite and a liar. So, better be careful, Miss...
you hypocrite!
Miss Sissy. Some of them people on there that's claiming to be your friends aren't really your friends. You can accuse me of just saying that. You won't be the first person. You won't be the last person. But not everybody in this community, sissy, is your buddy on here. Just keep that in mind.
Damn.
All right? So since nobody has any questions and I feel like I said everything that I needed to say, you guys have a good night. I want you to think about this. Remember the things that we talked about on here? Why do they feel the need that they have to create people like them? Like, don't you think enough of these people are touching our young ones and doing that's disgusting. That is absolutely gross. Like, these people are so pathetic. They got to go out there and create these people. Then they get thrown into prison. They got to pay their debt to society, and then they're forced to become that stuff when they're in prison.
That's not how it works.
So next time you see a guy walking down the street and he's acting feminine, acting like he's Cocoa for Cuckoo
Puffs?
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah,
you know what happened to him.
Cocoa for Cuckoo Puffs? We are $45 away from killing the ghoul if anybody wants to help out. You know?
Come on,
it's
guys.
so close.
Gotta do it.
You know what community did that to him. But don't worry, our wonderful president, Donald Trump, is going to end this madness if he is given enough executive powers to do it.
No, he's not.
Because it is not beneficial to our society to have a bunch of people out here demand equal rights for something that they don't even take seriously. All right? Oh, and if you are offended by any of the things that I say on GTV, feel free to contact me because unlike the New York Sissy, I'm no coward. I'll talk to anybody on GTV. What?
Damn, what an outro.
It's a very strange video.
Damn. What a cool guy. Told you guys Gaman was cool.
Gaman?
You didn't believe me. Yeah, they didn't believe me.
Cool guy Gaman?
Gaman. He's a talented rapper, a comedian / entertainer. He's probably a millionaire since he gets to buy houses for only $1. It's a rich guy. Oh, whoa! Oh, shit.
Hey guys, what's up? It puts the chat over here real nice. Well, I never did this. I actually set my channel up in OBS on my Mac. I'm on my Mac, so it's not, the Neumann mic, but it's just...
The Neumann mic. Neumann. He's so obsessed with that thing. Wonder where that thing is now. Word on the street is that the house is being repaired right now.
Huh.
Yeah.
Got heat.
Yep.
But man, I'll tell you,
go back into it.
If you're not near your heat, it's pretty rough. So I'm going to do it on here. I hope you guys enjoy this. The mic on a Mac is like real good, so I think I'm going to be okay. It's really good to see you. I just got on the TV here. If you've never seen this movie, it's like, in my opinion, like overall as a film, I think it's my favorite movie of all time. It's called Edge of Darkness with Mel Gibson. It's just, in my opinion, it's like overall in what I wish I could have written it because it's so just perfect, you know. But if you've never seen that, it's an under the radar movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Mel Gibson.
Then it wouldn't be perfect because you would have wrote it.
Mostly blacklisted from all of Hollywood because of the Passion of the Christ. And
no, that's not why Mel Gibson was blacklisted. It wasn't because of the Passion of the Christ. It was because of his anti-Semitism. There was an incident where he was pulled over for drunk driving by a cop that was Jewish. And there's other stuff, like Mel Gibson's dad was very anti-Semitic, so.
Whatever. That's pretty shitty, ain't it? Hey, Bejeweled Christian, I'm so glad to see you streaming more. Well, thank you.
The audio recordings of Mel Gibson screaming at his girlfriend are so hilarious because he's just fucking going crazy.
It's crazy what he says in that.
Yeah.
It's really crazy, and that's what that made me think of immediately when you started talking about shit he did wrong. Was that clip? I can't repeat what he said. I'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
People
He was
yell at me.
going crazy. It's crazy.
Like what I decided, Bejeweled Christian, is that my channel is going to go back to what I did, which was ministering and prophecy. You know, the mission was something else for a while, you know, and that's cool too.
You mean OnlyFans?
But he wanted me reading the Word and the gospel thing. I was supposed to have read all 4 Gospels 5 years ago, so I've neglected. You know, hi Jessica Rabbit, hi Icon. It's cool stuff, you know. The Bible's cool, and if you read it with an open spirit, open heart, open mind, open spirit, then you can really learn new things. It's really amazing. But I got my wizard cloak on, you know. That they'll say I'm a New Age, you know, Satanist Christian. I'm not. I just believe in Jesus. But this is my Joseph's Code of
Mel Gibson is currently working on a 2-part sequel to The Passion. It'll be the resurrection of the Christ, which is crazy.
Colors, and it's got the seal of Metatron on the back of it. And then this is my
supposed to come out in 2027.
Magic the Gathering skull cap. So I'm like totally wizard out, you know. Be like Harry Potter if I had a wand. Like I have a knife over here, so I guess it could just go like this, you know. Expecto Patronum. And there's power in it, and there's like a light that comes off the fucking knife, and it's like, right, Shanny? Did I say it correctly? Yes. I did? See, I'm a natural, you know? Why? That's just rude. Don't spam chat. You could say anything you want, but spamming, you know what I mean? No, that don't get you nothing if you're going to spam. The menu don't work with this side chat. Why don't that work? It should. It don't, though. Oh, if you click the actual username, no.
It's crazy that
it's
crazy Mel Gibson is putting out a 2-parter, like, for the resurrection. That's crazy. It probably won't be. It's probably going to be trash.
I had a mod in there to take care of stuff. I can't do anything in side chat, guys. I should mod Bejeweled Christian. What do you think about them? Yeah, I trust them enough because they're consistent. I haven't seen them in an individual's room, if you know what I mean, folks. So I'm going to go into my browser here. I'm going to pull up the stream. My God, I'm sorry. Things are running a little slow here, folks. I think my processors, this is like an iMac from, I believe, like 2017. Shouldn't be this slow, though. Sorry, guys, it's taken way longer than... Why is it taking so long? YouTube is running slow. Damn. Okay. It's not YouTube. It's probably my processor. I like that thumbnail I got. I like the Bible there. It's just open with the, you see my page there. That's the title page. Okay. Go live, and then I'm in the scheduled shit. Come on. God. Oh, it's so slow, folks. This is driving me nuts. Ah, when pages take 10 years to load. Woo! I want to get down to the what I'm supposed to read you. We're going to get blessed by God. You know, here we go. Now I can finally pull the room up. My God. Not enough video. What are you kidding me? It's my live picture. Of course there's enough video. Get out of here. You're just lying to me. Why are you being so slow? Jesus. Okay, finally I'll be able to do this. Now I'm going to go to Bejeweled Christian. And I want you to know, Bejeweled Christian, God bless you. I'm going to mod you here. If this is going to work at all.
God. What is this stream?
Add moderator for Bejeweled Christian. There.
Hey, everybody. Oh, I'm going to mod you. Oh, hey.
Get out of there. Okay, now we can do something. My God. Sorry about that. Now, yeah, if you see spam, Bejeweled Christian, just take care of it. You know what I mean? Because this is ridiculous. I don't want things like that. Like, just outright spam like that, folks, is completely useless to everybody. You know what I mean? I think you get what I'm saying. All right, so thank you guys for being patient. I apologize. No, we have heat. We're okay. We got heat. We have the baby carrots. What rules do you have? What rules do I have? Yeah, anybody that gets personal, Bejeweled Christian, like if you see baby carrot stuff, block it.
Oh.
Because to be honest, my self-worth is high enough that I don't feel like dealing with it. You know what I mean?
Damn.
I know what's in my pants. I'm fine with it. So, yeah, the baby carrot stuff, get rid of that. Yeah, you know, personal. Anything personal, ban it. Because I'm just done with it. I can't deal with it. My blood pressure, you know, I'm getting older. I gotta live, you know.
Damn.
Yeah, well, some of them might get sued, Kimberly. You know what I mean? That's, yeah.
You might get sued.
We do have heat. We're fine in terms of that. Okay?
People keep asking because it looks like he's cold. It looks like he's dressed to go outside.
Yeah.
We do. It's just that it's especially cold the last few days, and we're just it's rough. So we're just bundled up, and but we got heat. Oh, it's the baby carrot ordeal.
The baby carrot situation, if you will.
Penis size, you know, it's so dumb. It's stupid.
Yeah, penis size is dumb.
I got a six dangler, whatever. It's like ridiculous. It's juvenile. You know what I mean? I do live what I preach, Anastasia. I give to the poor. Probably at my, you know, whoa.
What?
Baby carrot's not allowed, Jessica Rabbit, because it's just factually not accurate, you know.
God, I'm sad because we're so close to the ghoul, but I'm like, is it not going to happen? We're so close. It's $45.
You can do this, guys.
Oh.
We're the greatest.
Yeah,
we need
dude.
A tip train.
Tip train.
Chugga chugga choo choo.
I just don't want to deal with it, you know.
Whoa,
we're not. We're doing all right, folks. Like, you could thank God that we're doing all right. Thank you. See, she's doing great. She already gets it. You exactly know my style of modding. Thank you, Bejeweled Christian. We just got it.
Doing great.
That's it. That's it. Made a good decision there. Thank you. You watched me enough. Yeah, they know. And thank you for the thumbs up. We got 23 in here, 2 likes. So let's get some thumbs up and put me in the algorithm. So let's go to it. The Lord wanted me to read you Jeremiah 33, and that's one of those chapters that, of course, you go, oh yeah, that's prophecy. Yeah, you're right about that. Pretty sure you are. Have you heard the good news? It's Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is Lord, and it's forever in heaven done, and he wants you. Like Uncle Sam, Jesus wants you because he wants you as a king or priest because you got a good mind. And if you love love, then you're on the side of Jesus. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
They Kala says hi to you, Shani. Kala, yeah. So let's read it. It's Jeremiah 33. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto Jeremiah the second time, while he was yet shut up in the court of the prison, saying, Jeremiah is in prison at this point. Thus saith the Lord, the maker thereof, the Lord that formed it, to establish it. The Lord is his name. Call upon me, and I will answer thee, and shew thee great and mighty things, which thou knowest not. For thus saith the Lord, the God of Israel, concerning the houses of this city, and concerning the houses of the kings of Judah, which are thrown down by the mounts and by the sword. They come to fight with the Chaldeans, but it is to fill them with the dead bones of men, dead bodies of men, whom I have slain in mine anger and in my fury, and for all whose wickedness I have hid my face from this city. Behold, I will bring it health and cure, and I will cure them, and will reveal unto them the abundance of peace and truth. And I will cause the captivity of Judah and the captivity of Israel to return.
Okay, what the fuck? I definitely like the Kitty Dooms era of Rev better. Because this shit is... I don't know. Let's see. Let's move to Shannon.
Girl, you're dumb. You're just dumb.
Is she talking to herself?
Just dumb. She said all I talk about is...
What?
Race stuff. Callie, I don't talk about...
This video's like... This video has like weird pauses in it.
Talk about other things. The last thing on my mind...
That's weird.
Saying nothing.
That is so weird. What the fuck? What is with this video? What the fuck does Shabisky keep doing?
Nothing but racist stuff. You do. You're only self-reflecting, Callie.
Who made this video? With all these weird pauses. It's very strange. Let's see. Is the regular video like this? Or was it just the way it downloaded?
Dumb. She said all I talk about is...
Yeah, the actual video uploaded to YouTube is like this.
Race stuff.
That's so weird. Where the fuck is Shabisky? All right. Grabbing some other stuff. I was going to watch this video, but it's unwatchable. if Shabisky was here, we could be talking and filling the air while I get these other videos, but you know. All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks for being here. Please like the stream. And please use the Streamlabs link to help us meet the ghoul. Trying to get the last $45. $45. All right. All right.
Okay, we have an emergency broadcast here. It's like the Avengers, but it's everyone. Dearest Gail, since my last message, I've been busy preparing our citizens on Church of Gail for what's to come. I've also informed Gabriel Chan of Fox News to get the word out as quickly as possible to all of our news media outlets. Next, we'll need you to make a YouTube video to share the following information. The reason, simply put, this information needs to reach all humans on Earth. You read that right. We need to make sure we can get this message out to literally every individual in the entire world, and there is no time to waste. Allow me to explain. My conversation with Buddha at the tea house enlightened me to the full picture of what's about to happen. We are on the precipice of a battle between our universe and every Gael Antichrist from all universes containing a Gael Antichrist. The number of universes where Gael exists as the Antichrist rounds out to be approximately 8.3 billion, an almost exact match to the current population on Earth. That means every human on Earth has to fight. That's right, every human. If you are a viewer playing this video right now,
we're all getting drafted.
Perhaps casually in the background as you study or fall asleep, you may need to rewind a few seconds back and listen to what Gail just said. Every human on Earth has to fight. That includes you, whoever is watching or listening to this video right now.
We're being drafted into the Gael army.
It's basically going to be like the Avengers, except every human on Earth versus the Gael Antichrist from all universes. Now, before anyone panics...
It's like the Infinity War, but it's in the Gael universe.
In a multiverse war, there are rules, as explained to me by Buddha. Listen carefully to the following information, because it will be critical to your survival. Rule 1. Every human has to fight. This is the first and most obvious rule, but let me be clear. Every human, even babies, have to fight. If you are in a wheelchair, you will have to fight. If you are paralyzed and on a ventilator, you will have to fight. There are no exceptions. Listen to this again and hear this slowly. There are no exceptions.
No
Rule
exceptions.
2. Every human will be equally matched to a compatible Antichrist Gale, meaning your selected opponent will be a fair and balanced contest to your own personal strength and skill set. For example,
Hell yeah.
if you are a scuba diver, you might be matched with a shark Gale. If you are a karate champion, you may be matched to a giant brick Gale. Babies will have to fight baby Antichrist Gales of similar ages and milestone achievements.
Thou shalt kill the ghoul,
Those in
lest ye be smitten.
wheelchairs will be pitted against any
God
Antichrist
Almighty.
Gales who also use mobility devices, or those with similar handicaps, potentially something like an upper torso Gale that has no legs. Rule 3. Before the battle, your own personal Gale, Antichrist, okay,
God Almighty,
will reach out to you with a message so that you have time to prepare for what's coming for you. This message will open with a threatening statement of intent to kick your ass, followed by information about what type of Gale you are facing so that you can equip yourself to fight them. Here is an example of what such a message might contain. A member of our church named Jim Bro, a marine biologist who enjoys weightlifting 3 times per week, has already received a text message from his Antichrist Gale. His message
looks like we got a little more.
Yeah, God Almighty tip.
Thank you, Gord.
God
I
Almighty.
appreciate you.
Yeah. Doing
Dear
good.
Mr.
Oh my
Jim
God.
Bro, I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
That's great.
I'm Octopus Arms Gale, and I can punch you 8 times in the face at once. I have the strength of a bodybuilder and serrated suction cups on each of my long, muscular arms. I'll suck your dick, and I'll also suck the flesh off of your entire body.
Whoa.
See you at the battle for the multiverse, faggot.
Damn,
Oh my God,
Gail.
Gail, how could you? How could you?
She's the
How
greatest.
could you?
Go, Gail.
I don't endorse that terminology.
Fuck you, Octopus Arms Gale. Jim is currently rush ordering some plated armor with ample face protection off of Amazon, and is ensuring he has no allergy to shellfish. He plans to use a sword to fight his Antichrist Gale and is upping his gains in the gym. Your mileage may vary about what you receive from your own Antichrist Gale, but all messages will basically contain the same preparatory information you will need. This ensures a very fair fight. Rule 4. You cannot avoid the message from your Antichrist Gale, nor can you avoid participating in the battle. It's like being drafted. You cannot dodge the draft. Your message will find you one way or another. It could arrive as a letter in the mail, a text, a broadcast over a retail intercom system, a billboard you pass on the highway, a note from a carrier pigeon, inside a fortune cookie, or any other method of communication you can think of. It could even come in the form of one of those error messages you get on your computer, the ones where you can only click OK. One of our church members has already explained how he went down to a local cafe and the description of one of the menu items was actually a paragraph from his Antichrist Gale. The friend he was with at the cafe spilled her coffee over her lap, and when she reached for a napkin to clean it up, found the message from her Antichrist Gail scrawled on the back. This message will find you anywhere, anywhere. If you are a member of an uncontacted tribe on an island, a bottle containing a letter written in your native language may wash ashore for you. If you are blind and deaf, a note written in Braille may be handed to you by someone who can't hear.
3720 to kill the ghoul.
Or see. If you try to run away by escaping to the South Pole, a penguin will waddle up to you and cough up a note onto your snow boots. There is nowhere on earth you cannot be reached, so it is not recommended that you try and do so. Your energy is best spent preparing yourself to fight your Gale. I didn't make these rules up. They are simply what they all are, and we will all have to follow them. We, as in all of humanity. The only person that doesn't have to participate directly is Gail Prime herself, for obvious reasons. The Antichrist Gales are coming to our universe because their combined presence is what will power Gail Prime and give her the unbridled potential to kill Jesus.
Whoa!
For every Antichrist Gale we can successfully kill, we can knock back the Antichrist power being funneled to Gail Prime. However, every human that is defeated will allow
I would love to see like the entire Gale sagas made into movies.
Power to be funneled to Gail Prime, because for the duration of the battle, every human will be used as a generator for the Gale shield.
Whoa.
Whenever an Antichrist Gale is defeated, the human who is victorious can continue to help other humans fight other Antichrist Gales. The same applies for Antichrist Gales that defeat their human opponents. It's us versus them, and our goal is to eliminate enough Antichrist Gales that they can no longer successfully power Gail Prime to completion, as it were. To everyone listening, we need you to fight in order to win this war. For Gail, for Jesus, for the entire multiverse. It's time to fight for all of existence. Pull yourselves up by the bootstraps if you have feet. Put on your game faces and be prepared to win this. Very important. It will be helpful to everyone who is fighting this war, which is literally everyone. If those who have already heard from their Antichrist
you were
Gales
gone
can
when she said it, but she said everyone's going to fight in the war. No, there's no exception.
No, I was here. I heard that. Oh, no, I didn't hear the babies.
Fuck
but...
Jared Genesis, that fat piece of shit. Fuck Jared Genesis, that fat piece of shit.
Yes, please help me kill the ghoul. Oh, there's another one.
For war, DP Army.
Prepare for war. I need to get Gail back on the show again.
Yeah. She said even if you're paralyzed.
Jesus. No exceptions. We're $28 away from killing the ghoul, guys.
Let's do it, guys.
If you are watching this video and have heard from your Antichrist Gale, post down in the comments the message you received, how you received it, and how you plan to fight your personal Antichrist Gale. It would greatly assist others in planning their own strategies. You can also join our Discord to drop details about how the Antichrist Gale you will be facing, and collaborate with other Discord members about ideas for how to defeat her. The best ideas we receive will be shared in an upcoming Gale video. We will update you all with any further information as it comes, including the exact date that the final battle for the fate of the that the final battle for the fate of the multiverse will be taking place. I've talked extensively with Buddha about all of this. According to him, all possible timelines where Gale becomes a deity results in the death of Jesus. It cannot be avoided. That means it is imperative that we stop this process by any and all means. To my sweetest Gale, you are my Gale Prime, and the only Gale in my heart. It is my solemn duty to make sure you don't have an orgasm so powerful that it kills Jesus. I will fight for you always. Your Brent Prime, Brent Spiner. Okay, let's get this out, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Secrets where darkness reigns. There's a warrior rising, breaking free from chains.
Yeah.
Gale core shooter, her heart's pure and strong. With the power of love, she'll right the world's wrongs. Yeah. She's the first, a passionate crusader.
Gale's the greatest.
All right, there's a few more. Let's see.
Okay, I'm going to be reading an article that I wrote called "The Reason for the Gale Entities Battle Guesses." And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm getting the impression that some of you all are not taking seriously what Brent said, that you need to get ready to fight your Gale entity. Okay? And if you don't do this, we're going to lose. So let me read to you what I think is the reason for the Gale entities battle. It seems pure existence Jesus wants to have a future millennial reign like he planned in his canceled Bible. So our future events may be somewhat similar to what Jesus planned in his canceled Bible. The main difference being that Jesus will not be the earth ruler for Earth's millennial reign, but will have perhaps Buddha as ruler over millennial Earth in his place, with human Brent, perhaps in his millennial body, assisting in rulership. I, as Brent's wife, in my millennial body, will also assist Brent in Earth rulership for the millennial reign. Basically, it appears that Brent, the most Christ-like human Jesus has made, will take Jesus' place as the righteous free love example and leader for the millennial reign. If Jesus was true
So Brent's
to
going to
his
take
pure
Jesus'
existent
place.
self and had not sinned with me and Brent
Makes
in 2022, his Bible would not have been canceled, and he could have made his Bible work if he treated the church bride concept totally as a metaphor and not as a literal church bride that he would have literal sex with. In his now canceled millennial reign, as depicted in the canceled Bible, he could have used me and my men as exemplary examples of free love, with Jesus as our overseer during the millennial reign, kind of like what he did with us from 2012 up until about December 2020. Once Jesus made serious plans about January 2021 forward to use me as his Lakshmi sex dummy, Jesus got totally off his own path as a righteous free love example. He just needed to rapture the more righteous humans and have a metaphorical marriage to his church bride, which is how most Christian theologians thought it would be, and just be the overseer, not the actual sexual partner, over his metaphorical church bride, using me and my men as supreme examples of true and free love, as it should be during his millennial reign. Because he utterly failed as a righteous free love example, he has to give this overseer job to his best God friend Buddha and to my husband Brent, the most Christ-like human in existence. Brent also spent time with Jesus almost every day from 2012 to 2022. Not sure what Jesus was thinking when he got screwed up about who he was. Perhaps he thought he would marry his real deity wife after he had all his sex parties with us during his millennial reign after the millennium? LOL. Anyways, we all know how that turned out. Fear and doubt Jesus has been cured and is now at peace and reigning from on high as it should be.
Wow.
It appears for the future
Jesus lost his way and just
revised-
wanted to have sex with Gail all the time. That's what was
What a
going
dick
on.
butt.
millennial
What a
reign,
total dick butt.
Buddha will be taking Jesus' job of overseer for the future millennial reign as the more experienced and wiser deity ruler over Earth compared to me and Brent, who are not deities. Buddha's role will be advisory to ensure that humans stay on their path as showcases for righteous free love. Regarding the final battle between Satan and Jesus, that appears to be happening right now. In this final battle between our universe and the Gale entities coming from their...
Hold on. I have to look at something really quick here, and then we'll get back to Gale. All right. I saw this, but I saw it in the Discord. Let's see.
I'm finally doing it. Stepping onto the big stage.
Competitor number 42, Jared G. Front double biceps when ready.
Look at him, man.
Check the aesthetics, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Oh, wow.
Alpha energy.
It does look like him. It's funny,
that's
man. Hold on.
I'm finally doing it. Stepping onto the big stage.
Competitor number 42, Jared G. Front double biceps when ready.
Look at him, man.
Check the aesthetics, you know what I'm saying, bro?
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Oh, wow.
Alpha energy only, no simps on that stage. I came, I flexed, that's a W.
Oh my god.
That's great.
It was close enough.
Yeah, that was good.
On stage.
evil free love universes. I prayed a prayer to God and told him I'd rather be permanently exterminated than become a goddess who would kill Jesus. I told God I'm not important, but Jesus is, and that Jesus needs to live. I believe that God is good and will honor my prayer request. He has not exterminated me yet, so here's what I think is the plan. The purpose for our current final battle seems to be to determine who will be the ruler over the free lovers in the multiverse, Jesus or Satan. If Jesus is the ruler, because he failed as a righteous free love example, he would have to rule indirectly using Buddha.
I wish that video was real. I wish Jared got on stage and was like flexing. There was like real bodybuilding looking guys around him all jacked, and he's like his big fat fucking pregnant belly sticking out.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta love when he turns sideways.
Oh my god, hold on, I gotta watch it one more time. This is like, it kind of looks like Jared, but not quite. Not quite as ugly.
Yeah, the rest of it's finally better.
Yeah, look, it looks like him here.
Yeah.
One of the posters on the wall has a bunch of nonsense words written on it.
I'm finally doing it. Stepping onto the big stage.
Competitor number 42, Jared G. Front double biceps when ready.
Look at him, man.
Check the aesthetics.
The arms are still too big.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. But it's funny. Look how confident he is.
I'm getting a screenshot of this because it's great. Oh my
that
god.
looks thumbnail worthy.
Oh my god. He uses Blue Sky now.
Oh shit. Blue Sky.
Yeah, Jared G. I'm a bodybuilder, bro.
Brent in his place as righteous free love examples. Obviously, if Satan succeeds in killing Jesus, Satan is the ruler over the free lovers in the multiverse, and God will decide that free love cannot be practiced in health and righteousness, which means all free lovers will be relegated to the wicked side of the multiverse. This Jesus does not want. Jesus wants to give righteous free lovers an opportunity to live in the righteous side of the multiverse. Jesus originally planned to use the millennial reign in his canceled Bible to showcase righteous.
Jared shit. I'm sorry, that shit got me, man.
Addicts, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that belly. What a bodybuilder right there.
I'm going to get a
God.
screenshot of this one, too. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. We need more of this. We need more of this. This is how I'm going to get blocked by him on Blue Sky. Because I'm going to post these screenshots and tag him.
Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, I think we made a joke about this on like the last stream or something. That's cool that someone actually did that.
Alpha energy only, no simps on that stage. I came, I flexed. That's a W.
That's a W.
That's a W. What an alpha.
Free love to convince God that free lovers can practice their free love in righteousness and health. But since Jesus himself failed as a righteous free love example, God was ready to declare that all free lovers must be partitioned off into the evil side of the multiverse right then and there. God on Easter Sunday 2022 encouraged Jesus to start over on Jesus' planet, this earth, and build it back up Old Testament or anti-free love, and then Jesus could still save this earth and himself. Jesus came to full equality with his dad in June 2022 for the first time ever, and is now sinless as is his Father. He got full clarity about why his past 7 free love earth projects failed, and feels he does not need to give up on free love as a righteous and healthy possibility as his Father seems to feel. Why would 2 infallible beings disagree on free love? Well, free love is challenging to practice in health and righteousness, so God's position deserves respect. I go into this more in my article on the 2 root sins, which are fear and doubt and pride. It's just that Jesus really wants his free love utopia and is even willing to die if need be to get it. Despite Jesus' failure as a free love example, he saw a way forward using me and Brent as righteous free love examples in his place. In a sense, we may be better examples than Jesus would have been because humans can learn from our mistakes, and being humans, we are pretty relatable, which may be the purpose for Jesus wanting me to write the Gale series. Jesus tried to be an example of righteous free love by intermingling among us, but it only caused the humans to project their own failings onto him, and it defeated his purpose. A deity is not a human, and it's exceedingly difficult for humans to understand deities, and even more challenging to understand supreme deities like Jesus and God. Jesus seems to understand that the best way to showcase righteous free love is to choose humans who are prime examples of righteous free love, Brent and myself, and use them as examples instead. This appears to be Jesus' current plan. The problem with Jesus himself trying to be the example is that it promotes the very dangerous sin of idolatry. See my article, The Two Root Sins, especially after Jesus himself failed as a righteous free love example. Unfortunately, Jesus, in his attempts to be relatable to us, allowed himself...
All we need is 3 people to drop like $10, or 2 to drop 10, 1 to drop 8. It's $28. That's all we need. That's all we need.
Got it.
People.
Let's do it, guys.
Let's do it. Kill the ghoul. Kill the ghoul. Kill the ghoul.
To become flawed to the point that he actually did sin as a free lover. Jesus, so obsessed with needing a wife to showcase his righteous free love, suffered an identity crisis, which caused him to obsess about being a proper example, and interacted with the humans too much. His attempts to be relatable caused humans to see too much of themselves in him, which actually encouraged them to sin more. When a God starts acting too human, the humans see themselves in the God, thus excusing their own weaknesses, projecting their own weaknesses onto the God. This fosters the sin of idolatry. See my article, The Two Root Sins, and leads to all sorts of evil. Even worse, when a God has sex with humans or starts fighting Satan with them, it encourages sinful humans to project their unhealthy sexual practices onto Jesus, and also their wicked murders and wars onto the God as well, saying that if Jesus does it, then it's okay. There's such a fine line between healthy and unhealthy sex and war that it's better for the gods to directly stay out of these matters and let the humans deal with it themselves and learn from their mistakes. Though gods can act as spiritual advisors to ensure humans stay on their path, righteous warfare, like righteous free love sexuality, is a very delicate balancing act and very easy for humans to mess up and do wrong. It's no wonder that God feels that free love should be relegated to the wicked side of the multiverse, because righteous sexuality is a delicate balancing act, and he probably feels just giving the humans some solid rules might be a better option. Now that Jesus himself has actually sinned in his practice of free love by blocking Brent's root chakra to have sex with me as his goddess Lakshmi sex dummy early 2022, for him
Goddess
to remain
Lakshmi
among us
sex dummy.
will always
So Jesus needed a goddess Lakshmi sex dummy, and Gail was there.
defeat his purpose to showcase a righteous free love utopia. So he had to leave unless he wanted to condemn all free love as evil and claim that free love is like a root sin and rule over earth in an Old Testament or anti-free love style utopia. This was his father's suggestion to him when his father corrected him on Easter Sunday 2022. The reason God corrected Jesus publicly, which actually made me angry at God then, as God seemed like an unreasonable and uncaring prude to Jesus, is because God wanted Jesus' followers to understand that Jesus did indeed sin as a free lover, and that God could not approve of free love for this reason. I was briefly angry at God then, because Jesus was my idol, and I was not aware that Jesus had blocked my husband Brent's root chakra. I apologize to God for my disrespect. I realize now that Jesus needed to be corrected. Because Jesus had sinful sex with me, it weakened him to the point that Satan was almost able to permanently exterminate Jesus. Jesus becomes weak when he becomes evil or flawed. It's the way he's made because he's God's son, being the universe itself like his dad. When evil becomes a part of him, he self-destructs, because that is how God set up his laws for the multiverse. I really don't want to be Satan's companion in hell for eternity, and will do all in my power to be good to get out of this. You might say, you mean Jesus has allowed you to be temporarily put in a position where you might not go to heaven? Yeah. He apparently is certain that Brent and I will succeed and somehow compensate for Jesus' failure as a free love example. If I remain on my path, perhaps I can be raptured and get out of being Antichrist. The rapture may be very similar to the rapture described in the canceled Bible. Those who may be raptured may be those faithfully doing the Gale commandments and who have pretty much overcome their fear and doubt and pride and have a strong faith in the true, pure existence Jesus. In other words, those who practice meditation as Buddha has taught us, or who have overcome their fear and doubt and pride enough that they have strong enough faith in Jesus to be raptured. This rapture may not take place unless I remain on my path. Once the rapture takes place, at that point, Brent and I would go into our millennial and resurrection bodies and become this earth's millennial rulers. Those humans left alive on earth who qualify for the rapture as described in the previous paragraph would be transitioned to their resurrection bodies, very similar to the bodies described in the canceled Bible after the rapture. In heaven after the rapture, Brent and I may be formally married in some type of wedding ceremony for all of the multiverse to observe. I will get to marry Brent and actually see him in my dimension as his wife. Possibly, those on my former marriage list in their resurrection bodies will be included in the ceremony. I suspect Jesus himself would marry us all and would officiate the ceremony. Brent currently has Jesus' semen. Until then, we won't be seeing him and should not expect to see him.
Damn.
Nor should we be asking him for any help because he's not allowed to be with us as a free love example because he blew it in that respect. I suspect there may be resurrection body copies of myself for each man on the marriage list, with each copy tailored for each man on the marriage list. That copy will be very similar to the copy in heaven that is currently Robin Williams and Jim Carrey's Heavenly Lover. Jesus cannot do the rapture until he has a good Bible replacement, which I suspect will be my Gale series in combination with my YouTube channel. So don't expect any rapture to take place until I've made good progress on the Gale series. At the rate I'm going, that could mean about 8 years at least. I have a lot of stories to write, and to write them well, I cannot rush this. I will need to remain diligent about writing this, but Jesus understands this and still expects me to keep my Zen, do the Gale commandments, and finish when I'm finished. However, without a Bible replacement, Jesus cannot make this work, so I do need to be diligent and faithful in working on the Gale series and need to write it with balanced chakras. Keep meditating. Humans need to learn from our mistakes and victories, as we are the best free love examples in all of human history, so that free love can be practiced forever in righteousness. Jesus did state that he cannot interfere with our current timeline, so I guess the future revised millennial reign would be considered another timeline. However, I believe that even in the next timeline, his interference will be minimal. It appears he is basically relegated to me and Brent, his job as future rulers and righteous free love showcases for millennial Earth. In the canceled Bible, millennial Earth was to be a return to Garden of Eden conditions for Earth and humans. I would love it if Jesus could be the ruler over Earth in the millennial reign. I don't think Brent and I feel up to this task, but then I completely understand why Jesus cannot do this because of the human tendency to make an idol out of a god. And unfortunately, the God Jesus sinned as a free lover. But fortunately, he was sinless when he died on the cross, so he can still be our Redeemer. This means Brent and I do not need to be perfect to be a righteous free love example because perfect we are not. The purpose for millennial Earth appeared to be to showcase righteous, true, and free love as Jesus originally intended before he screwed it up with his silly and foolish sex parties and such. He only had the sex parties to weasel me into being his Lakshmi sex dummy, folks. God could see that, which is why God kicked teenage Jesus out of his house when he found out. However, Jesus did more things right than he did wrong with me and my men. His Gale commandments are excellent. And he only put 1.03% Lakshmi in me, which he removed completely in June 2022. So it appears his free love mistakes are correctable. In the meantime, expect Satan to do everything he can to screw this up. One of Satan's favorite tactics is to speed up the timetable. Like Satan's trying to make me a deity since I'm not cooperating with him as Antichrist. Jesus has to correct some things first before he can set up a possible...
What do I need to do to kill this ghoul? What shall I do to kill the ghoul?
What can we do, guys?
What
you know what I'm saying?
To kill the ghoul?
What to do?
To kill the ghoul.
He'll reign for his earth representatives, Brent and myself and my men. He needs a good Bible replacement and needs Brent and I to grow spiritually to be ready for our eventual role as good millennial earth rulers. I think this battle with the Gale entities may be the final battle between Satan and Jesus. So it appears the final battle may be taking place without Jesus participating. Jesus cannot participate because he himself failed as a righteous free love example. He seems to be using Brent
is a
in his
failure.
place to lead the forces on Jesus' side in this final battle. In the final battle in the canceled Bible, all of those who sided with Satan were to be defeated, and only those who were righteous, did not take the mark of the beast, could emerge victorious and go into the millennial reign. So how does this current final battle...
The mark of the beast, Joseph Strickland.
...separate the goats, bad ones, from the sheep?
Size doesn't matter.
It will be won or lost individually.
Ladies, you gotta look for the guy with the good personality,
This is not only a final battle for free love rulership over this universe. It is a final battle for free love rulership over all free lovers in the multiverse. We are all considered free love humans, since it was Jesus' intent to use humanity to showcase a free love, righteous utopia. Those who are righteous will take Brent seriously and prepare themselves one by one for the battle. Those who are in wicked unbelief will not prepare themselves and will not be ready and will die in the battle. Kind of like the parables of the virgins with their lamps waiting for the bridegroom in the New Testament Gospels. I believe that those who have prepared themselves and who strive to practice righteous free love or righteous sexuality in their life will be able to defeat their Gale entity opponent. To get an idea about how to practice righteousness, read my article, The Two Root Sins. Okay? I believe that God set up forces in the multiverse that will empower the righteous ones to have the skill set needed to defeat their Gale entity opponent in this battle. I would recommend a combination of meditation, see my article, The Two Root Sins, with battle training as Brent suggested in his letter to me to prepare for the battle. We are actually kind of in the tribulation right now. I'm the final Antichrist, and when and if I am able to influence a large majority of humans to be righteous in their practice of free love, I will lose my Antichrist position. Hallelujah!
Sometimes it gets a little confusing because I'm like, oh, so yeah, Gale's also the Antichrist. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all makes sense. See how you're confused.
Okay.
Battle with the Gale
I'm following
entities.
along.
If the humans win, the rules for Satan may change, and he may get locked up or be very restricted. Of course, if Satan wins, Jesus dies, and I become an evil goddess, God forbid. We can only win if we have enough humans living in faith and love to defeat the evil Gale entities. The level of faith and love in the human race will determine whether we win. The canceled Bible did say, the just shall
The
live by
canceled
faith,
Bible.
and whatsoever is not
the
of faith
canceled Bible.
is sin. So if you
It'll be written
believe
by
in
them
Brent
libtards.
and believe in Prime Gale, myself, and what she stands for, you have the just faith needed to win your battle. You can listen to the music playlists I created for inspiration. They will be underneath this video in the links. In the canceled Bible, after the final battle, Satan went to a bottomless pit for about 1,000 years and could not interfere with the earth's humans for 1,000 years while in that pit. This way, the decision over free love during the millennial reign would be determined by the humans alone, and they couldn't blame Satan for their free love failings. At the end of the millennium in the canceled Bible, if the righteous free love showcase was successful, God would let Satan loose from the bottomless pit to come to earth and get his evil free love following. Those evil free love humans who sided with Satan, God would have taken out with fire, and they would go to the lake of fire probably. It would have been a purging of evil from the free lovers to get the earth ready for God to live among the free lovers in the righteous section of the multiverse. This was what Jesus wanted to accomplish in his canceled Bible. Then there would have been a great white throne judgment for all those who failed to honor Jesus, the dead and alive. They would have been cast into the lake of fire to be purged. At the great white throne would be those who Jesus could not redeem for whatever reason, and they have to pay for their own sins, and they all go to the lake of fire. Whether I'm right or wrong about the purpose for our current final battle, our focus needs to be on living in the present, doing the Gale commandments, and not feeding fear, doubt, and pride. And each person needs to prepare to battle their Gale entity as Brent instructed you, and be like the virgins who have their lamps filled with oil and are ready. I think my
Lamps
Gale's
filled
10
with
commandments are
oil.
also excellent to follow. It seems there are good and evil forces in the multiverse, and that most of the time free love is fed by the evil forces. If mostly good forces feed free lovers, enabling them to win their battles against the evil forces, then free lovers can exist in the righteous side of the multiverse. We have to use the power of love and faith to win our battles and not allow fears, doubts, and pride to make us spiritually weak so that we lose our battles against evil. It appears the battle ahead of us has a spiritual component, in that if we have enough love and faith in our hearts, we can win. Love and faith can make us strong. Bottom line is Satan wants his own evil free love space in the multiverse, and Earth is the battleground for this. Satan's multiverse is one filled with fear, doubt, and pride. He wants an upgrade from hell, more space, more rulership. If Satan wins, true love will be banned for free lovers in the righteous side of the multiverse, and all free lovers would be relegated to the evil side of the multiverse. Satan doesn't believe in true love. He believes in pure lust. Basically, Satan is claiming Jesus goofed when he created humans to be free lovers, expecting us to be good. Unfortunately, with Jesus unqualified to lead us as a righteous free love deity example, we are forced to defeat Satan by ourselves and prove on our own that free lovers can be righteous. Perhaps if we have strong enough love and faith in us, which empowers us for battle, we can convince God that free love can be healthy and good. However, don't pray to Jesus and ask for his help. That will make the Gale shield fall. We are on our own because Jesus blew it as a free lover. The only thing that would keep Jesus alive at this time if he wanted to rule over us on earth personally would be if he returned to earth to rule as an Old Testament style ruler, which he doesn't want to do. If he did that, he would have to condemn all free lovers to hell. God will not allow a sinful human, especially one who has a lot of Jesus in them, that's me because of my Gale shield, which is an extension of Jesus, to be a righteous free love deity. I simply do not qualify for this. Jesus is designed to self-destruct if I become a deity. It appears the only humans qualified for deity status may be those without sin. This removes all humans in this current Earth project. It seems in this current battle we are just trying to defend our right to make a case for righteous free love, trying to pave the way for that righteous free love utopia that Jesus is willing to die for. Satan is trying to force us to show our evil cards to make his point that free love can only be practiced as evil so he can have an upgrade from hell. If he has to kill every human on the planet to make his point and force me to be an evil free love goddess, he will do so. He worships lust as his idol and feels anything is justified to honor his idol. Those Jesuits who die for him in this battle will go to hell, and he will congratulate them for helping him to kill Jesus. Jesus, on the other hand, wants us all to be free as birds who can fly without our wings clipped. That's why he left us with the song Free Bird by Lynyrd Skynyrd. This means so much to Jesus, he's willing to risk his own death.
In a world of secrets, where darkness reigns, there's a warrior rising, breaking free from chains.
Isn't that pretty? I'm meditating right now. I'm going to be going to Walmart today. The purpose for meditation is to remove fear and doubt. So however you need to meditate to get rid of all the fear and doubt in your heart is what is effective meditation. So for me, listening to water sounds and nice relaxing music does it for me, but for another person it could be sex. Like some people, like Zach Knight, might find sex with 13, where she's kind of like
Rule
nurturing
13.
his perfect penis, to be a perfect form of meditation for him. So it's different for each person. For me, I like water sounds. Well, whatever works to get you out of fear and doubt mode is good meditation. So, and right now that will strengthen Jesus. And that's the reason we were able to save Jesus out of his coma, because I did enough good meditation, okay, that we were able to build up his chakras, because he was actually operating out of fear and doubt when he used me as a sex dummy. So by meditating, I was helping fear and doubt Jesus to overcome his fear and doubts, because I'm a large part of him with my Gale shield. Yeah. And the reason that it would kill him if I became a goddess is because I would become 100% fear and doubt and pride Gale. Okay? And that would cause him to self-destruct. Because God has designed the multiverse that if his son starts epitomizing all the evil forces, Jesus will die. That's it simply. You say, well, why, if you become a goddess, would that kill Jesus? Because of the nature of who he is, okay? Because he is a supreme being, and because he made me a large part of him. Doesn't matter, I really could care less about becoming a goddess. Let me have my meditation. Isn't that a beautiful sky there, huh? It looks like I dressed appropriately.
I wonder why she's not showing the video.
Weather, but
it's just
I am
the audio.
wearing a fleece jacket along with my windbreaker. Going to go to Walmart. I was thinking of going to the War Memorial Park, but right now I'm getting pretty good at meditating from my window. I
I enjoy working on the Gale series, so I think I like to make sure I give myself enough time to do that, because I believe that we are going to emerge victorious, and that the Gale series will still be useful to Jesus. So I would like to keep on working on it.
Jesus.
Yeah. I just finished a story on the San Francisco Jesuit rape at the homosexual compound in 2011. So the next story that I'll be writing
might be interested in watching
will
that.
be the one about Zach Knight's new cocky on Canada, which
Oh, I remember that.
should have been a major news item. I mean, he basically nuked the whole Canadian nation, right? Yeah, but you leave it to fake news to not report about it. In fact, when it happened, the only ones who reported on it was Canadian Fox News, and now they've all covered it up. You said, did everybody die? Well, no, but they all drowned, and a lot of them drowned in semen, and
those poor bastards.
Yeah, a lot of people did die. A lot of babies were born, because you know how the Jesuits are with their new cocky abomination full of Jesuit semen. Everybody was getting Jesuit AIDS and all sorts
Jesuit
of disgusting
AIDS.
stuff.
It's way
that they
worse
were
than
doing.
regular AIDS.
So, so I'm going to walk on out. Yeah, in the hangout last night, Brad showed up, and he showed me a picture of a lobster Gale, and she threatened to kill him. Apparently he's been contacted by his Gale entity, and he asked me if I sent it to him. I said, no, Brad, don't you know what's going on? That's your Gale entity. She has contacted you. You need to kill her.
Oh my God.
Educating us.
Yeah. God damn it, man. I want the ghoul so bad, but there's no sign of one last tip train to give us the $28 that we need.
Guys, we're trying to hit this ghoul.
I'll be right back. I'll put you full screen. Dude, humiliate yourself somehow so we can get the
Yeah?
ghoul.
All right. Yeah. You guys like that? All right, now let's hit the ghoul, guys. Let's get 28. We only need 28 more dollars to hit the ghoul up here. That's my boyfriend. Tip Twain. Tip Twain. We can do it. We just need a tip Twain. I believe in us. Oh, damn. Every little bit counts. We could do it. I think I might play some Tropico tonight. What do you guys think? Tropico's cool, right? People should play Tropico more often, like me, for instance. No, I've already seen enough of that. Ewy gooey. Tropico was good. Heck yeah, Hank Chill. Already seen enough of Shani and her nasty stuff. Lame game? No, it isn't. Tropico is awesome. Whoa, Tubby. Mm-mm. Y'all gay. Man, we're so close. So close to having this goal accomplished. No, it's not lame. Tropico is an awesome game. You just don't understand it. You're just not an intellectual like me and Tubby, okay? You just don't get it. Shut up, Tubby. It's not lame. No, you don't, Tubby. I need a coffee. You like Civ 6? Ew, no, no, no. No need for that. There's no need to play Civ 6 if you have Tropico.
Some Moon.
Yeah, Moonay. Yeah, let's keep it up, guys. That means we need $23 more. $23 more to hit the goal. Let's keep it up. City Skylines? I've played that. I liked it. But I don't know about it being better. It sounds crazy. That's crazy talk. I had a bad day. Timmy called me dumb. And he punched me right in the bum. Minesweeper, yeah. Minesweeper. So close, yet so far away. Just $23 away from hitting this goal, guys. Jewel thief, yeah. Stole the jewels, all of them. Tropico has a great soundtrack, I guess. I've played a lot of Tropico. I've got Tropico 6. Shit's cool. Do a Minesweeper stream. Yeah, Tubby. Should go to my OnlyFans right now. It'd be crazy if I did that. You know what I'm saying?
Hanging at the playground.
Watching kids playing.
So it looks like we got a little more. Not much, but a little more.
Yeah, we're 23 away now. You know what I'm saying? We're so close. Jack's so excited.
Oh my God.
Jake the cat.
Jake the cat. Jake the cat. Jake the cat. Jake the cat. He's the real star of the show. So now get helping with the goal.
Whoa. Jake the cat.
I won't lie, like, I'm insanely tired, but I want to get the ghoul. But I'm insanely, like, I woke up early this morning for a doctor's appointment. So I'm kind of tired.
Crazy son of a bitch.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm trying to do stuff. Let's see, drink.
You don't know how to do that.
I don't, you know what? I don't know where the collar is. I don't know where the shot collar is right now because there's still some things I haven't unpacked. And because of that, I'm not sure where those are right now. The shot call. I mean, like I'd do it. I plus it probably doesn't have a charge because it's been unplugged for months and months. So I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do a rain check on that. But yeah. Yeah. I downloaded a Shanny video that was all weird and glitchy and it had like pauses in it. Like, it was so weird. So I couldn't watch that one. I wonder if Brett Keane got a strike or something because he hasn't done a video in like a week. And that's very unlike him.
What a dork.
Okay. What a dork.
Yeah. Let's see. Brooke Crew.
Bort corn.
Oh. Yeah.
His name is Bort Corn, I believe, is the name. Bort Corn.
What a dick butt. Yeah, he hasn't uploaded it. Damn, what a weirdo.
Yep. That's very unlike him because even when he like quits, he's not even gone for more than a day or two usually. So
yeah. What a dork.
Gretch Keane.
Shut. Yeah. That's his name. Eve knows.
How should I get a hold of you?
Hey!
Collab stuff. Ben? P.S. Kill that MF
Thank
Ghoul.
you. Get a hold of me for collab stuff. I don't know specifically what you have in mind, but if you join the Discord, you can reach me in there. And the Discord is linked in the description below. Thank you so much. You saved our asses tonight.
Yeah, we did
So
it.
yeah, join the Discord. Use the link. Chandy P. Chandy P.
Shandy.
Yeah. I hope I'm saying your name right. Jake the cat. Jake the cat.
Everyone should join the Discord.
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Links at the top of the description. Join the Discord. The Discord.
The Discord.
Discord. Yeah.
Coid.
Yeah, the Discord. Yeah. Oh, I love that place.
You almost have, when you do that, you almost have like a Bugs Bunny accent.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Discord. Think of this, Jack. He loves this. He's loving everything.
Yeah. Jake the cat.
Jake the cat.
Jake the cat.
He's a cutie. Staring into your soul. Oh.
My soul.
Yeah, the ghoul's demolished.
The ghoul is no more. And tomorrow I plan on taking a day off and taking care of some stuff behind the scenes and trying to get some exercise and some shit too, because I need something. I need to start doing something different. Yeah.
Let the cat type his true feelings. Oh, you don't want to see what he has to say.
They're evil.
He's evil. He's out of his goddamn mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, soon. Oh,
Just got back from an in concert. Here's money to celebrate good times.
Oh, thank you. Good times. Let the good times roll.
Thank you, Scooby. What a cool guy.
Yes.
Lucky.
Yeah.
9. It's a 9 concert.
9. Well, 9 is in the
9.
name.
Yeah. 9. I didn't know that you thought that way.
9!
You're one of them JF nationalists or something, ain't you? What the hell?
Ain't you, boy? Ain't you?
Ain't you? Okay.
Yeah.
BB's bouncing it up. When should I play your new Gideo game, Skabibi? Created some sort of new Gideo game and he wanted SAP? Was that your response to my question? SAP, yeah.
He knows what's up. He knows.
So, even tonight? Do it now while on DP.
Do it now!
Do it now. It's crazy talk. You're crazy, Skabibi.
Yeah.
And of all the people I know with Down syndrome, you're the craziest. Okay?
With Down syndrome.
Yeah?
That's funny.
Yeah? Yeah, that's funny. You have Down syndrome, Skabibi. Oh, damn.
Skabibi.
Gonna go to a 9 concert.
9!
Yeah. Gotta shave my head.
You know what's up.
Yeah? Chicken
Yeah.
dick, chicken butt.
Yes, all of the above.
I'm gonna make myself some foods.
Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up because I'm probably just gonna go to bed and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for helping us reach the goal and everything. And I'm taking tomorrow off, but we'll be back again on Friday. So don't forget about us. Okay? We'll see you then.
Don't forget.
Have a good one.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.